Mute up, there's a lot of noise. And we are live. Hey everybody, it's me, Melody. Welcome to my stream. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Also, hit that bell to subscribe if you're new and share on every platform. So today is Wednesday, and of course we do Blue TV 2020 news on Wednesdays. So we have Blue here. Hi, Blue.
What's going on? What's going on? We got that news for y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, we got that 2022 news. Let me turn the music on and we can get started. Okay, you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, now before we start, we want to shout out the early birds who came early to support your girl and your guy. So first person we have is Chris G. He says family. What's up, Chris G?
What's up, Chris?
He
Salute.
also says like on the way in.
Smash that like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you get them notifications. Get them likes up. We need the likes up, y'all. Come on.
We would really, really appreciate it. Then we have E. Capone. Hey, E. Capone. He says G unit.
Facts. Always.
What's going on, Capone?
That was an error right there.
That was your error. Definitely was.
Yes, it was.
Then we have LSP, the Red Bone Artist. Oh, you changed your name, LSP? It used to be LSP, the Golden Artist, but I like that. LSP, the Red Bone Artist. Salute to you, LSP. And we have King Grady. Hi, he says, what's going on, Melody? What's up? So are you guys ready for the exclusive live and upfront news? Okay, so as you guys know, yesterday, Ruby and I covered that Texas massacre at the elementary school. And today they had breaking news saying that he was bullied at school for his clothes, for how he dressed. And he used to lash out against his peers. Also, he has a disturbed home life and often had fights with his mom, who was a drug user. So that's new. His mom was on drugs, so that explains why he's so angry.
Yeah.
Also, like I said, he got bullied at school because of his clothes. He was also a night manager at Wendy's, so apparently this man had a job. So he was just a regular, normal guy at work. You probably would have never knew he was a crazy dude. You know, Blue?
Yeah.
They said he had a temper and he often spoke back to his family members, his mom, his grandmother, everybody in the house. He was nasty with teachers. He just wasn't a nice guy. And also, allegedly, last year, he had put pictures up of I think 3 assault rifles, and he said that they were on his wish list. So there were a bunch of red flags that this man was crying out for help. He was disturbed. He had mental issues, but we're not going to blame the mental issues on what he did, because no matter what, that was straight wrong.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and Blue, remember I was talking to you earlier and I told you I hate when people say, oh, it wasn't that bad because this person was sick, he had mental issues. Well, duh. You have to have mental issues to do this crazy stuff that these people are doing. There's no way around it.
No.
You know what I mean, Blue? There's no way around it. But
also, Also, I want to know if everybody saw the confrontational conference that they had.
Oh, they had a conference on the shooter?
A confrontation conference. They was doing a conference and there was
Hmm.
some confrontation. I know people could probably look that up, or we'll pull it up later and talk
Oh,
about that as
oh,
well.
but did it have to do with the Texas gunman?
Yes, correct.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we can. Well, I really don't want to pull up anything because I keep getting these copyright
Yeah, we
strikes.
don't gotta pull it up.
Yeah, like yesterday, I got a copyright strike for covering the Texas gunman story when Ruby and I were sharing it. So I don't want to keep getting those copyright strikes. So better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna stop sharing things. I'll just tell you guys word of mouth what happened. So yeah, what's your take on everything I just said, Blue?
I mean, this guy obviously had issues and problems. For him to shoot his grandmother, I
Hmm.
mean, for him, he shot his grandmother in the face.
Yep, he sure did.
Now that's crazy. And then he went to a school and killed the kids. I saw the news conference earlier, and I saw the kids that was attacked, and it was sad. It was believe it was like there was Mexican Spanish descent, and it just was sad. It was just very sad to see that.
It was terrifying, and I can only, like I said yesterday, I can only imagine how those parents feel. And, to send your child off to school and then never see them again because of such a tragedy, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Blue, so what do you got to say about that? He was crazy. He basically had anger issues. They said that he dropped out of school because he was being bullied so bad. Um, and that explains why he went to a school to shoot up kids because
I mean, come on. At the end of the day, them kids didn't do anything to him. Them
sure
kids
did.
didn't do anything.
Right.
So
And
for
why
him to bully them,
But why, if you was being bullied at your school, I guess it was a high school or whatever, why go shoot up elementary school with children?
yeah, that don't make any sense.
It don't. I guess he felt like they were easier to bully, they were an easier target. That's the only thing I can think of. And a key thing was that his mom was a drug user. So what
Wow.
is your take on that? Like that it all makes sense now.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it don't make sense.
Well, it don't make sense, but I mean, now I understand we're looking more into his life with a magnifying glass. And now at least we could say, okay, he was bullied. He had a horrible life with his family. His mom was on drugs. Now the puzzle, the pieces are coming together, even though this was a terrible, terrible thing that he did. But now I'm starting to understand more. But okay, so I'm finished with that story. We already covered it yesterday. I just wanted to
Mhm.
bring you guys that breaking news. Also, Jersey City, New Jersey, there was a
Jer-
shooting. Hmm?
No, I said Jersey.
Yep, Jersey. So pretty much allegedly, a Jersey City gunman fled a shooting scene where a woman was shot and police caught up with him later. The gunman and police had a shootout and the gunman was killed. The gunman shot I already said that the gunman shot a woman, and that's why the cops and him had a shootout. And that was late Wednesday. So, what is your take on that? Being that you are from Jersey City, you don't live there anymore. We're not going to say where you live now, but you are from Jersey City. So, how do you feel about that? Blue?
I'm
Hello?
on talking this on mute. Yeah.
Yeah, so being that you're from Jersey City, New Jersey, how do you feel about that incident? What's your take on that?
I mean, I heard it was like a domestic violence situation, if I'm correct.
Yes, yes, correct. There was a domestic violence situation where the gunman shot the woman, allegedly. This is what they're saying. Allegedly, he shot the woman and fled the scene. The cops caught up with him later on that day, and the man and the cops had a shootout. The cops ended up killing the man.
Mm.
So what's your take on that?
I mean, I don't think I think it could have been resolved. Well, I don't know. The guy had a gun, so I think could have been resolved. They probably didn't have to kill him. He could have shot him in the leg or something. He didn't have to die. But Jersey City, if any of y'all know about Jersey City is a very overpopulated place. Right now, it's gentrification going on, and a lot of people from New York is moving to Jersey City and the surrounding areas in Jersey. So when you go to Jersey City, you like I said before on the other show, you see just a lot of cops there hanging out. Also, another breaking news today. I got to get more information on it. Someone got shot today, also in Jersey City again,
What?
right in, right where police. And I heard police was right there. They was right there because police is always right there. So that's another story. We gotta do a little bit more research. So I don't know what they're going to do now with the gun laws. We got to sit back and see what's going on because it's always been incidents happening, but right now it just seems like they're taking advantage of it for the gun laws.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every time you turn around, story after story after story, um, there's gunmen being shot and doing shooting and
Mhm.
all this gun violence. Maybe Ruby was right. Maybe they should ban guns. I mean, like, I was on the fence. I was saying, people do need to protect themselves, especially homeowners. Um, I was saying that the only people who should have guns are like law enforcement, um, homeowners, security, people like that,
Yeah.
because this is ridiculous. Or at least people should have to do major tests to get a gun. You shouldn't just be able to walk into a Walmart and buy a gun at any age. You just shouldn't be able to do that. But also, there's people selling guns on the street as well. So even if they do ban the guns, just like drugs are illegal, even if they were to make guns illegal, people are still going to sell them on the streets. What's your take on that?
I agree. They definitely going to sell them on the streets. They're going to find a way to smuggle the drugs, the guns to wherever. So it's kind of like a hard situation, you know, an awkward situation for people that's going out here, going to eat, going to shop for food, maybe going to movie theaters, to clubs. It seems like everywhere that people are going to do their everyday living, this is where these crazy people are going to hurt people that ain't do nothing to them. Every incident is
Exactly.
someone hurt someone that didn't do something to them. So that's what makes it sad and fucked up.
Right. Do you remember a few years back, Jersey City had that huge shooting? I believe the Israelites or somebody shot up.
Yeah,
That was crazy too. That was
yeah.
crazy.
Pretty much, it was a man and a female. I don't know what the problem was, but I know some people that didn't know the guy. They went to school with him and they knew him, and it was a crazy situation. They got both died too, right?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, they
people
both
died that
died.
day.
Just watching this, like she said earlier, I'm from Jersey City, so just watching my city be on TV and watching the cops shooting and the tanks. They had the army tanks coming in. Just to see this going on in my city reminds me why I got out of the city. It reminds me why I got out of the city because I saw these problems occurring before I was even born, just hearing the stories as growing up. So I knew it was a place that I had to get out of.
Hmm. Exactly. Jersey is not A great, well, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not a great place to live, but the Jersey hoods like Jersey City, Newark, New Jersey, Patterson, these are not great places to live. If you're gonna live in New Jersey, you gotta at least live in the outskirts of those places,
Hmm.
not in those major big cities. But real quick, I have a super chat from E Capone. Thank you, E Capone.
Capone,
Appreciate you.
salute E Capone.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the cynical one says, "R.I.P. to the victims. My heart goes out to all of their loved ones." Yeah, that's just a really hard one. That's a hard pill to swallow. Like, I can't believe he took it that far to kill all those innocent babies. That was crazy.
Hmm.
But before I move on, Riza says Jersey is an amazing place to live. I guess it depends on the part of Jersey you go to. What do you say, Blue?
I definitely agree because Atlantic City is a nice place.
Even
Outside
though
of
it's hood.
Atlantic City, yeah, outside Atlantic City, you got Edgewater is a nice place to live, right across from New York. A lot of your New York local artists live along the Hudson. Um, Absecon, no. Alpine, Edgewater, Union City. A lot of them live up there. Even 50 lives in Union City, got a condo up there.
Oh,
You
50
know,
Cent do live over there. I forgot
yeah,
about that.
50 Cent lives in I know he had a condo up there because I know some of the areas and seeing like the background. And I also know some people that rented him apartment actually, not apartment, a condo. So he was living
Right.
in the condo up there too. So
Yes, a lot. I met so many famous people in Edgewater, New Jersey when I
yeah,
used to work over there. So many.
they normal over there. They normal. They be food shopping. You'll see anybody from Ice T to Ed Lover to Rich Dollars. He lives out there. Fabulous lives out there.
Hmm.
Um, who else? Fendi. Fendi lives in Guttenberg. You know, so a lot of these guys live out here, and they. Let me give y'all a little history about the party life back in the days in like the 2000s. We all used to go to New York to party. Now New York is coming to Jersey to party. Everything kind of switched over. Again, like I said, everybody's coming here now. Everything's cheaper. You know, everything's just cheaper over here compared to New York prices.
Oh,
So people
yeah.
coming over here and they just balling because it's cheaper for
Yeah, because in Manhattan, they got the littlest, tiniest apartments for like so much money. It's ridiculous. Like one bedroom apartments be like, how much they go for, Blue,
Well,
in New
I was
York?
just in Queens the other day. They had a 3 bedroom. I think they was paying 3,000, and they said that was pretty good for
That
that.
is good for New York.
Yeah, that's what they
3,000
said.
for a three
Yep,
bedroom? That's really good in New York.
yep. But over here for 3,000, you could get a house for 2,000.
Right.
So you see the difference.
Yeah, it's way more expensive in New York. But let me read some of these comments because I see a lot of people are showing some love. We got Madara. He says, "Hi, Melody. Hey, thanks for coming."
What's up,
Um,
Madara?
Also, Riza says, Riza. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. My place is amazing and wouldn't move yet. So where you live at? New Jersey? Let's see. Madara says, how much die in total? I think he's talking about the massacre. I believe 22 people died. I think it was 19 students and I think 3 adults.
Mm.
Yeah, 19 students and 3 adults, including his grandmother. So rest in peace to them. Hi, Golden Goddess. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Let's see who else we have. E. Capone. He says, I served in the military with a lot of cats from Newark. Some wild dudes. Oh my God. Newark dudes are like the worst. No offense to Tyron. Tyron, I see you in the chat, but you know Nork
Tyron,
dudes
what up,
are
bro?
gangster. I'm sorry, the Nork dudes, they be having the guns. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about Newark, New Jersey. Back in the day when I was like younger, um, I had met a dude. I used to be on a chat line. I'm not even gonna lie. So we was chilling. I was with my girl. I was with him and his boy. This guy just started shooting out the window at some people on the porch. And then they just started having the shootout. I'm like, oh my God. That's when I knew Newark was dangerous. Cause I'm from Jersey, but I'm not from Newark, New Jersey. But that was like the most gangsta thing I've ever been through in my life. What about you, Blue? You have any like gangsta stories from Newark or Jersey City or any of those dangerous towns?
Whew, man, I done seen people get robbed. I done seen people get stripped. You know what I'm saying? Gunpoint. I done seen somebody head get blown. I ain't see their head get blown off, but I was like a block over, and I knew the guy, and we was looking down the block, and they shot him in the head. So it's
Oh
that, like
my
I said,
God.
that's when I knew this shit real out here, like a banana peel, for real, for real.
Yeah.
He said, "What? Read
Lisa,
that? What he say?
hold on. Lisa, I see you in the back, but I can't bring you up because let me see what it says.
Give us a minute."
Yeah, give me a minute and I'll bring you up because it's not letting me bring you up now. Leave, Lisa, and then come back because for some reason it's not connecting. Okay, she left. Um, Chris G says Ice T is from Newark. Yeah, he is from Newark.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know the
Salute.
funny, hmm?
Nope. I said salute.
Yeah,
Didn't you meet Ice T?
I actually
You
did.
met
Ice
Ice T, right?
Yes, Ice T is one of the most down to earth, coolest guys you would ever meet. And
Hold
I'm not
on,
gonna
y'all.
lie, I'm
Wait,
not
let me
gonna.
hold. I gotta stop you. Hold on, y'all. Ice T offered her a ride and she declined it.
I declined the ride
How
from
you
Ice T
decline the ride from Ice T?
because I was nervous. I don't know. You know what? I knew. Let me tell you, I knew Ice T because when I used to work in Edgewater, he used to come to my job. I was in retail. I'm not gonna say exactly where I used to work, but Ice T only wanted to deal with me, and I was starstruck because I love Law and Order. That was like my favorite show at the time, and I love Coco, his wife. So every time he used to come in, I used to be like, "Where's Coco? How's Coco?" Coco always was at the gym working out. Every time, I was just hoping she would come in because I love me some Coco. But yeah, Ice T was cool. And then one day, this is before I got my license, y'all. One day I was at the bus stop waiting for my bus. Ice T pulled up. I was on River Road in Edgewater. He was like, "Oh, hey, what's up? You need a ride to work?" I'm like, "No." I don't know why I said no. I should have said yes and got in the car with Ice T, but I said no. Yeah, but that was the weirdest thing. I should have just gotten a car with him. Like I said, he's cool people. But Tyrant says Sandy Hook is nice. Yeah, Sandy Hook is nice. That's
Yep.
Jersey Shore. That's
Seaside
down
Heights,
shore. Seaside Heights, yeah,
Wildwood.
Atlantic City, Wildwood. Yeah, that's all Jersey.
I want to ask the chat. Any of y'all been to Wildwood or Atlantic City? Put your thumbs up if you've been to Atlantic City. You've been out there gambling, hitting that cheesy bread.
I love Atlantic City. It's a little getaway from home. You know, it's only 2 hours away from me. So I stay going to Atlantic City. But yeah, RZA says the taxes are cheap. You're a homeowner, Blue. Are the taxes cheap?
Depending on the location, I know Trenton, New Jersey, it's that's the hood, but the taxes are cheap because you could buy a property out there for 50 to 100,000, and the taxes are like 3,500, 2,900. So that's pretty cheap. That's something you could pay for the year. You could just kick back. Now, other locations, you got some spots taxes is like $6,000, so it's double. I know, like East Orange and stuff, it's double the amount.
Hmm.
So,
It depends on where you are.
hmm
Hi, Terrell. E. Capone says, I heard New York fell off. What do you guys say about that, Blue? Did New York fall
nah,
off?
New York ain't fall off. I can't say that. New York
The
ain't
Big
fall off.
Apple.
I fucks with New York heavy. Like I said, I used to be in New York every night partying. So I can't say New York fell off. I just think that I just think that inflation, things is getting expensive, gas is, and stuff, and people are just, trying to have a better living, better life.
Hmm.
At one point, someone was telling me that they was paying people to leave New York for as giving them money to move out of New York. I know
Really?
someone that lives across the street from me. They're from New York, and they told me this, and they was getting people out of New York. So I ain't saying New York fell off. I'm just saying New York got to leave New York.
Yeah, then we got Wacky. He from New York, so you know he ain't like that comment. He says New York ain't fell off, shaking my head.
Word
Tell
up.
him, Wacky. It did not
I
fall
agree.
off.
I agree.
New York would never fall off. New York is one of the best places on earth. Don't talk about New York.
I'm in New York all the time. So
Right. We
Queens,
only
Brooklyn.
Blue don't live too far from me. Um Blue, how far are we from New York? We like what, 20, 25 minutes from New York?
Exactly. New York is
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, New York is real close.
New York is the home away from home.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure is. Terrell says you be on every night. Hey, I try. I try. I love y'all so much. That's why I want to come and entertain y'all and talk to y'all. So RZA says, and it New Jersey and it New York is a walking distance tech. It's still New York, but is Jersey territory near Bergen County. Wait, did I read that wrong?
No, exactly what you said.
Like New Jersey and it's New York is a walking distance. Tech, it's still New York. Oh, probably technically it's still New York, but it's Jersey territory near Bergen County. Yeah.
Bergen County. I like that she brought up the fact that it's walking distance because if you are in the Fort Lee area and the George Washington Bridge, you can walk to New York. I did it once. It was scary on the bridge. The bridge was like shaking back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm,
But we walked over there. A friend of
I
mine, we
never
walked over there.
walked the bridge. Yeah, I would never walk the bridge. I'd rather die than to walk that bridge.
It's an experience.
And Rizzo, we can drive. I know I can. All right, so
Carbon, what's up?
I'm
Cooling.
trying to
Wait for you to get on the panel.
I'm trying to get to all of you guys' comments. The most expensive rent in New York City is in Manhattan and Brooklyn. You can
Mm.
find some decent rentals in the other boroughs of New York City. Facts. Facts. Okay, guys, so you can hit the StreamYards link if you want to come up and talk about some of the news stories that we spoke of, or if you have any interesting stories of something hood and gangster that happened to you. Kind of like when me and Blue was telling our story, Blue saw somebody get robbed. I actually saw somebody get robbed. Um, I was sitting in a car and I watched two people. One man had a gun to his head and he was walking with him, stripping his jewelry off. Um, what else did I see?
Can you
Also, hold
can
on,
you
let me.
touch that?
Also, when I was in Newark, New Jersey, I had a purse. This was back in the day, and I was a young girl. And some man snatched my purse and ran, and a whole bunch of dudes ran off the porch and beat him down and got my purse back. I mean, I
Wow.
got so many hood stories.
What about the
So many hood
story with the
stories.
girl at McDonald's?
Okay, I'm not done reading the news stories. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so my next story, let's see what I wrote down. We're gonna get to the McDonald's story last.
Salute, Tyler. What's up, baby boy?
Hello,
Salute. What's up? What's
everybody.
up, big
Cooling,
boy?
cooling.
All right, all right, all right. Good to see you, big bro.
You too, always.
No doubt.
Uh,
Shout out to Melody and the rest of the chat.
Shout out to you.
All right.
Hey guys. Okay, so let me read this real quick. Absecon, New Jersey. Do you guys know where Absecon is?
Nope.
Okay,
Uh,
so
that's foreign
Absecon,
territory.
no, Absecon is actually the next town over from Atlantic City.
Oh wow.
That's where
Hmm.
people stay when they can't afford to stay in the city. They stay in Absecon and then they drive to Atlantic City. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
Like a
the,
12-minute ride.
yeah, it was like a 12-minute ride. But all right, here's the story. A man was shot by police outside of the Dollar General. He was armed and he was 37-year-old. He was a 37-year-old black man named Jalil Whitted. The man produced a weapon in front of store employees and fired one shot up in the sky. The cops came and they shot him dead. They said he reached for a weapon in his front, I guess in his front pocket, because he had dropped that weapon and he went and reached for another weapon and they shot him dead.
Hmm.
So, what do you guys take on that? I'm gonna start with Blue first. What's your take on that, Blue?
I mean, for that to happen in Absecon, that's not even a hood. You understand what I'm saying? There's not like people hanging out on that. I think that's Black Horse Road, if I'm correct. There's not. It's not a hangout. So for that to happen, I guess that was just an unfortunate situation with this young man, and that's what happened. So it's kind of weird for that to happen there. But again, things can happen anywhere.
True.
So it don't matter. It don't matter about the hood and stuff. It just matter about a person and their actions, black or
That's
white.
Hey, Melanie.
hi.
Hi, I just
Okay.
wanted to sorry, I'm doing DoorDash at the same time. I'm about to hop down. I just heard you complain earlier about you getting copyright strikes from the news source. So I just figured out a good way to do it because I know the bigger YouTubers do it. What you
Mm-hmm.
can do is mute the video, just completely mute it, and then like
Mm-hmm.
do record. So you got to do like two different recordings. You can record it without the muted. You have to record it, mute it first, and then go back and record it again, but just record the voice, and then put the voice and the video together. So like
Oh,
put the voice over the muted. But some people, instead of doing all of that, some people just mute the whole video and
And just play
basically
the sound.
they show the context. But you copyright strikes will basically come from the sound, not like the media, like what you show. So if you like mute the whole entire thing and just show it, you won't get a copyright strike. But
Gotcha.
got you.
I
Okay.
it's raining right now, and I've so far my go I'm already at 160. I'm trying to get 40 more bucks so I can get up to 200 today for DoorDash and Grubhub. So I'm gonna head on out of here and take this order. I got an order from Red Lobster, so I want to take this one, and then yeah, so I do have to leave.
All right. Well, have a nice day at work, Anna. Thanks for that.
Alrighty,
I
bye.
appreciate it. Bye.
All
Salute,
right.
salute.
Yeah. Okay, Vizana.
Drive
All right.
safe out there.
So, huh?
I said, drive safe out there.
Right, right. It's raining. All right. So let's get to Terrell because he came up first. Hi, Terrell.
Hello, how is everybody?
All right,
Good.
Terrell.
How are
Right,
you?
right.
This is my first time being on here, but I've been watching for the past few weeks.
All
Really?
right,
Thanks for
salute to you.
coming.
Okay. Salute, soldier.
Appreciate it. So, what's your take on that story I just read?
Well, to me, it seems like things are going crazy and people just losing their minds. And to me, New York is a rough place because crime is everywhere. And
Hmm.
despite you're supposed to be strict with no guns and everything, people still can find a way to get a gun and do crimes. But I don't know. It's just in New York, see where you got 10 million people, it's just kind of hard to police that many people. And
Let me ask you something, Terrell. What state are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
Texas.
Okay, you in tech. Okay, okay.
Oh, you
But
in Texas. So were you close to that awful, awful massacre?
no, I'm far away from there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Are
but
there any like violence in the area where you live at? Any incidents that happen you want to share with everybody?
not like that. Seem like every week, like almost every week, there might be some kind of shooting or domestic violence, but not no mass shooting, like one on one between a person or two.
right.
But it don't be nothing that crazy, like mass shootings or nothing.
Yeah, we just had an incident in New York that just happened like a few days ago, but I'll get into that after you guys tell me what you think about the Absecon issue. So you had anything else to say, Terrell?
Well, only I say is times are hard and people are gonna commit more crimes as money will be more hard to come by and jobs are gonna be more scarce because the inflation gonna go up like 4 times this year and always
Hmm.
went
Yeah,
up like twice. So it
Yeah.
probably only gonna get worse. And I don't see
definitely
no
is.
Mhm.
politicians doing anything to fix the economy or the violence. They pretty much gonna debate, whine or cry, fight each other, and move on as the norm. Because they don't care about those people dying. Not in
Yeah.
Buffalo or in Texas. So
Right, exactly. Well, do you have any gangster stories or anything that ever happened to you? Like, did you ever get robbed, or did you ever see anybody get robbed, or did you ever see anybody get shot?
no, I never have no kind of gangster experience. But there is one instant where at a gas station, me and my best friend were driving by, and it was two dudes. As one dude pulled out a gun on the other guy at a gas station and run off, and all he hit was the car. The guy didn't get hit. He just sped off. I don't know what was going on. It looked like they had some kind of altercation and might knew each other, and he just got a gun, shot some rounds, and left. And everybody came out the store, and that guy was lucky to be alive because he could have been dead right there. This happened like 2 years ago.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's my first time ever witnessing something that dramatic.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's not a good feeling to see something like that. Definitely not. But thanks for that. So, how about you, Tyron? What's your take, first of all, on an Absecon situation with a man being shot by the police?
Yeah, I think that's terrible. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, that was a terrible situation. I because like I was working all day, so I have you always I set your reminders on certain things, but I didn't even know that situation happened until I set my reminder for your live, and then I seen under your description the topic. So I'm not gonna say that I know too much about it because I haven't dug into it. I just got off work maybe about 2 hours ago, and but as far as what I tried to read on, what I mean, on the news, I think it's just unfortunate. It really is. Like coming from Jersey and New York, and BALOO could speak about this. Like New York, like back in the '90s, I was going to New York in the '90s, man. But that's another topic for the gangster talk. But I think it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's
I
very unfortunate.
Yeah, I
So,
really yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead, love.
No, you go ahead, Melly.
No, I was saying, so have you ever witnessed anything gangsta or crazy living in New Jersey, North New Jersey?
Okay, you want me to go down the list? Like really?
You can name a few.
Yeah. What? Okay, let me name a few. Excuse me. All right, I'm 43 years old. I was born and raised in Newark. I just moved to Pennsylvania like a couple of years ago because I was on the same thing, BALOO, leaving out. I used to be in Jersey City and all of that, right? But I don't know if BALOO, are you familiar with the Zoo Crew back in Newark? BALOO there?
Blue?
Oh no, he might have
He
been
probably
muted.
don't hear you. Blue?
Yeah, he probably
Yeah.
yeah, he
I'm
probably
sorry.
don't.
What happened?
Yeah. I was saying, Blue. I know you from Jersey City. Are you familiar with the Zoo Crew back in Newark in the early '90s?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I was trying to make a point to Melody. Right when the Zoo Crew was, because when the Zoo Crew was popping back in the early '90s, I was in high school. We talking '93, '94, right? So me and three of my, my little dudes, we walking home from high school. I was going to Shabazz High School. It was right off Clinton Avenue in Newark. And so we walking up. We stopped in the store, get our little candy and stuff. We come home from school, getting our cheese doodles and the little 25-cent juices, right? So we stopped on the corner. So we talking, conversating, playing with each other. Next thing you heard was bow, 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 bow. Look, Melody, I looked up at the light pole. All I seen was sparks, and one of them skipped the back of my neck, and we took off.
Oh my God.
Yes, we took off. I still got the scar. I don't know if y'all can see it because I still got the scar on my neck.
You was that
Yeah,
close to it?
yes. This was back in '94, though. This was back in '94 when the Zoo Crew and all them, what I mean? They was beefing with. It was Prince Street. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was crazy. But the feds took them on the Zoo Crew down, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that was the most gangster I've been through. But then I can fast forward to 2003 when I had to fight because I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't affiliated, but I grew up around a lot of Crips.
Hmm.
But the neighborhood I was living with was full of blood, right? So my dumb ass had a nerve to come outside with a blue hat on. Not with a blue hat on just because of just repping with my boys, but I'm not even initiated in.
Hmm.
So I go in one of a Chinese stores it's called off of Springfield and 11th Street, right? So these guys I went to school with, the Bloods and the Crips, I went to school with them, right?
Hmm.
So I go to the Chinese store, right? So I go in there to get a pack of cigarettes, and then I turn around. It's like nine my Peru dudes behind me, and I'm like, damn, what's up? I'm like, I know all these dudes. Man, they just start welling on me. Boom, boom, take the
Oh
hat off. Boom, boom.
no.
Yo, I'm in there begging with these dudes. Yo, I
Was
swear,
it a blue hat?
yeah, because of a blue hat, because they thought I was trading sides. You know what I mean? Because I knew these guys. I was in their neighborhood, but my friends was all Crip across town. And yeah, they welled on me, yo.
That's crazy. I mean, I
Yeah,
actually walked around in Newark with something red on, and somebody was like, "What that red be like?" Another
with that
woman.
red be like,
I'm
yes,
like,
yes. It was dangerous, yo. Yeah. When I tell you and I'm not even ashamed to say it because I was in there fighting back, but they whooped my ass in that motherfucker.
yeah,
Yo,
that's some
and then
hood
and
stories.
then look, check out the part. And then the next day they like, yo, we had to do that, yo. You know what I mean? Because they could have murked me. You know what I'm saying? They like, nah, you family. You know what I mean? You know what we about around here. Why would you do that and come around with a blue hat? You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
next day I was talking to these dudes. They like, yo, come on, dog. You know what it is. Why would you do that? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
that's crazy. That's dangerous. But I want to
Yeah.
hear Wacky from New York. So we got Jersey on the panel, we got Texas on the panel, and we got New York on the panel. Hi, Wacky.
Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing?
Good. How are
All
you?
right, right, right.
Yeah,
Salute,
yeah,
salute.
yeah. What's going on? I want to respond to something that Baloo said about him encountering some people from New York who told him that they
Okay.
was paid to move out of New York City. Yeah, at one point in time, when gentrification in the city was just starting, a lot of real estate developers was going to certain parts of Manhattan and Brooklyn and even parts of Queens and was paying some black homeowners to was offering them cash money for their homes in New York, for they could flip the homes and sell it for a higher price. So some of these homeowners were foolish enough to take the cash money, took it, and moved out. It's like there'll be like big time Jewish real estate developers that would give people about at that time $250,000, $300,000 cash, right? And say, here's your house. But guess what? Their homes are worth about $500,000 to $600,000, and they could even sell it for a higher price if you fix it up right, or depending upon the neighborhood.
So what part of the
But
neighborhood in New
these
York
people
is
were fortunate enough to take the
affordable,
250.
Wacky? What's affordable in
Say
New
that
York?
again.
I know Manhattan isn't, and Brooklyn ain't.
The South Bronx, that's affordable.
Yeah, because of the gang violence.
Yeah, the South Bronx and certain parts of Queens are affordable to a degree. I'll say this is affordable in comparison to Manhattan and Brooklyn prices.
Queens, okay.
Yeah.
I know a investor. His name is Steve Balatos. You can look him up. He owned about maybe 50 apartment buildings in New York. I used to do security for him. He had opened up a mall. I'm not going to say the location, but he opened up a mall, and what he did was went to this town that was, it was the hood, opened up the mall, and he bought pretty much he rung the value up in that town. Once he put the mall there, he bought the projects that was there, and I'm just watching this guy just like learning it, just like how did he get to where he got to? You understand what I'm saying? And and he owns 5 banks. Alma Bank. You could look that up. He owns 5 banks. And I'm just like, he's Greek. And I'm like, how did he get to where he got to? And like what he was wacky, like what you were just saying, I believe that's one of the ways he got to where he's got to, offering people cash, like you say, for the house. And then the value go up and they sell it for more, like you said. That's what they was doing, offering people money, fixing it
What
up.
people don't know. Yeah, and what people don't know is that while you had these, real estate developers offering people $300,000 cash, the homes was worth $550,000, $600,000. So it was a big investment on the part of the investors. People that was foolish enough to sell their homes, they sold it for they didn't even realize they sold the home for a cheaper price, but they fell for the big cash that was shown in front of their faces, and they moved to New Jersey or Pennsylvania or the South and bought cheaper homes. Yeah, man.
Because here in PA, the homes are cheap and the taxes are cheap. Yes. Like I live in a 2-bedroom apartment and I only pay $650 a month.
$650, yeah. I'm about to say that.
Get out of here. $650 a month? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I'm not lying, yo. I can show y'all my place. Like really. I give y'all a tour,
I've been to an auction in Lake County.
Yeah.
In Lake County, which is out there in Scranton. I got a friend out there.
Lackawanna.
Yeah, that county. They have traditional sales.
Yeah. I got a
6,000, 8,000.
Yeah. I know this white boy up there. I knew this white boy I had met, a few years ago. He lived up there, and bought a house. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm still shocked. Like I'm really shocked. $650 a month.
Yes.
I didn't even know it was possible.
Yes, I'm not lying, Melody. I'm not lying. And it's like, wow.
But what part do you live in?
In Reading. I'm like an hour away from Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in it's called Reading, PA. And you heard of Allentown, Donny Park?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Allentown.
I'm like, okay, so Reading is in between Allentown and Philadelphia. See, Allentown over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of violence down here, though. Yeah, these Hispanic dudes.
Maybe that's why. It's cheap.
Yeah, but if you mind your business, you don't have no problems. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's 80% Hispanic, and it's like maybe 10% white, and maybe the other 10% black. You know what I mean? And Nobody bothers me down here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
At one point in time in Philadelphia, I don't know if it's still like that in Philly, but at one
Yeah.
point in time in Philadelphia, you could buy a home brownstone for $5,000-6,000.
Yeah. It
You could
Really?
purchase
probably
a whole brownstone.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it
five or
probably
six
is.
thousand. You have to fix it
Yeah.
up though. You have to fix
Yeah.
it up, but
Yeah. Yeah. Depending on what side of Philly you want to live on, because Philly is off the chain.
yeah,
North
yeah,
Yeah.
Philly, South Philly, West Philly, Northwest. Yo, they down there killing each other like they in Iraq. And I'm like,
That
yo, it's crazy. Like they back in, World War II.
And they not even in gangs, right? It's not a gang, too
No,
much of
it,
in Philly.
exactly. And that's what boggles me because they're not even gang affiliated like that. You know what I mean? They all about Islam down there.
but
They
here's
all they Islam.
okay.
Like yeah, Islam. Y'all can hear
yeah,
me?
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Okay.
Muslims down there. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they all Islam. You know what I mean? They all Islam down there, and they be murdering each other like it ain't no tomorrow. Like they next to Chicago, yo.
I remember
Like,
back in the days, I forgot what year, I know it was in the 2000s. We went to one of them festivals down there. And one of my
hmm
guys, he used to smoke dust. I never smoked dust.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
He
And that's another
smoked
thing
dust.
below.
We
Yeah.
was in the room. We all, it was late, like 4 in the morning. We in the room. We looking for him. He comes in the room. He's like, yeah, that's my man. Blah 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 blah.
hmm
He had a gun on. He had
hmm
he had some big shit in his trunk. And when we heard him say so, he with somebody. We all got up, turned around, like, what the fuck? You brought somebody in? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's
yeah.
crazy. Isn't Obsidian? Obsidian is from Philly, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's
yeah,
what he say he's
yeah.
from. Yeah, yeah. Obsidian's from Philly.
So I don't know
Yeah.
how he lived there
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
He
yeah. I know, but you got to think because Obsidian. I think Obsidian is in the outskirts of Philly, like the good, what I mean, the suburban parts. He's not in the
probably.
hood. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
he
in
don't seem like
Frankfurt.
he's in the hood. He doesn't.
Nah, he's not in the hood. He's in Philly, but because Philadelphia got some nice parts too. The outskirts of Philly,
Yeah, the surrounding
yo,
suburbs. Yeah,
I'm
Mm.
telling you, like, yo, the houses is nice. The suburbs of Philly is nice. It's just the center city, North
yeah.
Philly, South Philly.
I
Them
think
what?
I think he's originally from the city of Philadelphia, but he grew up in the outer suburbs of
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah,
Still the
Mhm.
yeah.
Philadelphia
That's what I'm
area, but he
saying.
grew up like in the outside
Yeah,
suburbs of
yeah, like
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Lower Marion, like you got Higher Marion, Lower Marion. He grew up
Yeah.
around them areas. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
now the violence in there spread out to the outskirts of Philadelphia. Those outer
Yeah,
suburbs like in Lower
yeah,
Marion, Upper Marion.
yeah,
Lower Marion. I think that's where Kobe Bryant went to high school at.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Not too
Oh wow.
not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I think over there, Lower Marion or somewhere around there was like this big
Mhm.
shootout over a basketball game. Like two
Oh, get
guys went
out of
to
Oh,
here.
an
wow.
LA fitness gym, right? And they I guess somebody fouled somebody. You know how these basketball games
Wow.
go, right? And
Mhm.
Yeah.
then they complained, and I guess the basketball game was over. They went to the locker room, they changed, and they saw each other out in the parking lot. One guy pulled the gun and shot the dude, man. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. Is it
Yeah.
worse than Trenton? You know, Trenton, New Jersey
What?
is bad,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Camden.
Yes, yes.
Now,
Philly,
I think Camden and
Philly is
Trenton is
worse.
worse than Philly. I think Camden and Trenton, my
No.
personal opinion, worse than Philly. You say Philly's
Uh-uh.
worse? Huh?
I rode through Camden.
Yes. No, Philly.
I
Look.
rode through Camden. Yeah.
No, no, you go ahead, Blue.
I rode through Camden one day because I never been to Camden. So I'm like, I want to ride through here. I want to see what this. That's one thing about me. Like I go somewhere, I want to know where the hood at.
Yeah.
I gotta see the hood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
hmm
I gotta see the hood. So I'm like that. So I'm like, yo, I gotta come ride through this. And I rode through that motherfucker. I said, God damn,
That was ratchet.
shit
Yeah.
look.
It's bad.
Yo,
It's
yo.
bad.
I
Wait,
felt like
hold on. Yeah.
I felt like I walked like when you go to different areas, it's like a time capsule. So when
Yeah.
like
You feel
when
like you
people
back
live
in
in
the day, right?
like when
Yeah.
Like
people
New
live in the
Jack
outer
City.
Yeah.
like when people live in the outer skirts of the hood, they in a
Yeah.
different time zone. So when you go to
Exactly.
the hood, You like, whoa,
Yeah,
fiends
yeah,
walking around. Like you used to fiends, but
yeah,
where you might be at, ain't no fiends walking around.
No,
yeah,
You
you
got
yeah,
guys ever
people.
been?
exactly.
You guys ever been to Paterson, New Jersey?
Yeah, yes. I had family living in Paterson, New Jersey.
It's just
I,
it.
I, yeah. Go ahead, Melody.
No, go ahead. What were you saying? Yeah,
No, I
family.
was saying, I used to go to cookouts in Paterson, New Jersey, back in the 90s.
I
Yeah,
don't know how you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
This is
Patterson's
back.
whack.
This was back in the 90s when I was a kid. I already knew about Paterson. I used to fight with Paterson kids when I used to go up to my aunt's cookouts. I used to fight with those Paterson little dudes back in the
Oh
early 90s.
man, for real?
Yeah, yeah. What?
You
Yeah, I'm
from?
telling you.
Oh,
You
I
know?
thought it was wacky talking. I thought he was coming
Oh
from New
no.
York. I thought he was coming from New York fighting
Oh no, no.
Patterson.
Oh no, no,
I
no. This is me,
was
Melody. No, this is Brick City right here.
oh man, I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
it's Brick City right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Patterson
know?
is pretty bad, and it reminds you
Yeah.
who still got fiends on the corners?
I'm telling
Patterson.
you.
Or
No,
Oh,
motherfuckers
go to
opening the
Baltimore.
door at Dunkin' Donuts.
no.
Yes,
Go to
Listen,
please.
Baltimore.
guys,
Go to
Oh,
Baltimore.
guys.
Baltimore
You
too.
still
Oh,
in
Baltimore, that
Baltimore.
shit crazy.
You still see fiends outside in broad daylight smoking dope.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've seen it. I've seen fiends outside in broad daylight smoking dope and getting high and start having convulsions and shaking. And this is broad daylight, and you see people walking like it's normal. You know, I'm like, what the hell? I haven't seen this since I was a
Yeah.
kid back in the 80s,
You,
man.
you
I'm
you
like,
feel
what
like
the hell?
you feel like you
Uh,
walking the past or you watching a New Jack City movie and shit.
Yeah. No, they
yeah,
still
Yeah.
wear like
exactly.
the dirty
Yo,
white tees, and you be like, what is going on?
man,
But
when I saw this one fiend like shaking, going to convulsions when they was high, it was like they was doing a Harlem Shake, man. You know what I'm saying? It was shake. I'm like, what the hell?
yeah,
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
it's
what?
crazy.
It's bad. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know if Patterson is worse than Newark. But what do you
no,
guys
no,
think?
no. Patterson ain't worse than dog. Nah, Patterson ain't worse than dog.
Newark, y'all
I
cleaned up a little bit.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
cleaned
yeah,
up a
yeah.
little
I
I
think I
bit.
think the
cleaned
only
up with the gentrification.
yeah, the only
Yeah.
city I think in Jersey that's worse than Newark is Camden.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I
I
mean? It's
gotta agree
Camden.
with
Camden.
you.
And Trenton
And
is off the
Trenton.
chain too. Yeah, and Trenton is
Yeah.
off the
Yeah.
chain too. But
Yeah.
Jersey City, Jersey City was going hard for like I wanted to tell Blue like I think Blue I think Albial, you know about Albial the rapper. I
Oh
think
yeah,
his
we all know
music,
about Albial, yeah.
yeah, his music changed Jersey City. Y'all got off the chain, yo. Because I remember back in the day, back in the 90s, we used to hop on the train. We'd go to Jersey City and niggas would be cool as crap. Like, yo, we used to be chilling in Jersey City smoking. That's when we smoking hydro and that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Kush, that was purple haze. We used to leave North. North was so terrible. We would leave North and go to Jersey City just to chill and be good. Like,
Yeah.
and that got off the chain, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all a question, because I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke weed. Back in the day, I used to have a friend, and she used to be like, I'm getting me some piff. What's piff?
Piff. Yeah,
What, what
I,
is piff? What
yeah. Look, hey, Melody.
is
Yeah,
that?
I stopped smoking after that.
What?
Yeah, Piff.
But what is that?
It's
It's
I,
just
weed.
weed?
I,
Yeah,
it's
weed. It's
weed.
so good.
Yeah. My ex girlfriend's stepdaughter used to well my ex girlfriend, my stepdaughter, she used to smoke Piff, and we got this Piff, and I don't know nothing about
Like,
that.
what is that?
I'm yeah, I'm you know what I mean. Last time I smoked weed, like I said, I'm only 43. Last time I smoked weed was 27. So when all that Piff and Kush came out, I ain't know nothing about that. All I knew was
Yeah.
about Purple Haze, Chocolate Tie, Pineapple Crush Head. It was
What about I'm gonna hit you with this. Remember Red Line.
yeah, I remember that too. I remember that too.
Red
Yep.
Line. They
Yes,
had
yes,
the red line
yes.
in the
That
back.
Yo, y'all had.
yeah, that
Did y'all have chocolate and blueberry back in Jersey?
No,
oh yes, yeah.
I don't
No.
know nothing
Yes, we
about
had it
that.
in North.
I
We
ain't
had it
never
in
had no
North.
chocolate
Yeah,
blueberry.
Oh,
we had that in North. We had that.
that
Yes,
that was
we had that in
that
North.
was big in New
Yeah,
York
that
in the 2000s, man. Chocolate and
yes.
blueberry. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the late late 90s. Yep, late
Yeah,
90s.
late 90s, 2000s. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
we had that.
yeah.
Yes, I remember that,
Okay.
yo. Yeah, I
Okay.
remember that, yo. Remember that.
Yeah.
Real talk.
There was a
Yep.
story when I
That's
was in Newark. This was
mhm.
years ago when the Nets were still playing in New Jersey. At one point in time, they was playing at that stadium where the New Jersey
Yeah, East
Devils play at
Rutherford.
Newark.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not East
Oh yeah.
Rutherford. They left and they went to
Oh,
and
you
they
talk
played in
about
Newark at one point. Yeah,
okay, I got
like
you. Yeah,
by
yeah.
Broad Street, around that
Yeah, I
area, that
got you.
arena.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you.
So I went to
Mm,
that. Me and a family member, we went to that arena to watch a Nets game, right? Then
mm-hmm.
afterwards, we went to I think Broad
Yeah,
Street, or
Broad
no,
Street.
Broad Street.
Broad
We went to a spot in Broad Street, right, to eat.
yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
some guy came. He looked homeless. He was like, asking. He came and asking for money. He's like, "How you doing? How you doing? I'm hungry. Can you spare me
Yeah.
some change? I gotta eat. Can you spare me some change? I gotta eat."
Uh,
So me, I'm not in the business of giving people money like that, but I'll give them some food. So I told
yeah.
homeboy, I said, "Listen, I'm not eating the rest of this food. I'm full. You can have the rest of this." He looked at me. He said, "Oh no, you gotta eat. No, you gotta eat. No, you gotta eat."
Yeah. That's how they are
he went,
out there.
he,
That's
he went
yeah.
from "I gotta eat" to "No, you gotta eat." I'm like, okay, I know
Yeah.
what time it is.
Yes.
That's why I
Yeah.
don't be giving motherfuckers
Same
money like
way.
that.
Exactly.
I'm the
Yeah.
same way, Wacky. I will not give you money, but if you hungry, I got
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
I
Yep.
got you. For
Yep.
real.
Yeah. My
that's when
ex-girlfriend used to
if
do
somebody
that.
really needs some food, or if they need money for
Yep.
drugs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yes,
real.
my ex girlfriend used to do that all the time. I know exactly what you're talking about down on Broad and Market Street. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. Yo, my ex girlfriend, she used to do that all the time. I used to get pissed off at her because it always be like we pull up to Popeye, and then there'd be a guy out there. We go to Popeye, straight dead in the hood. It's late at night. She wants some Popeyes. We in our pajamas, and she want to go get Popeyes. I'm like, come on, babe. So we'll go out there, and you same guy
Okay.
out there. Yeah, same guy out there. I'm hungry. Give me something to eat. Then we go get him something to eat. Right? I literally watched this guy. We bought him like a 4-piece with biscuits and red beans and rice and mashed potatoes. This dude was out there trying to sell freaking food.
Get out of here. Wow. See, that
And
would have been
then
my cue to stop. I would have been like, okay,
yeah,
I'm
and then
not
my
even doing
ex-girlfriend,
nothing else.
yeah, my ex-girlfriend like, look at him, look at him. I'm like, what you mean, look at him? You the one paid for the food, and you talk about look at him. You should have gave him the money.
God.
Like really?
Look at him.
So look at babe, look at him. I'm like, he trying to sell the freaking food.
Got
Sell
something to tell you
food.
about,
I'm
don't
like, yeah, just
That,
like yeah,
that's
because
that good?
Popeyes in North open 24 hours a day. So my ex, he woke up hungry, babe, let's go get some Popeyes. It's 2 a.m. I'm like, oh my god, we in our pajamas,
Man.
and then this dude out there selling the freaking food. Yeah, you
Yeah,
want some
that would
food?
have been my cue to
Yeah,
stop. It's
yeah,
over.
yeah. It was crazy, but
Let me
that
get
was
to the.
what.
Oh, go ahead, love.
No, that was me, Melly. No, that was another one of my gangster stories.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm sure I didn't hear any Wacky's gangster stories. He from New York. I know you
Oh,
got a
he with that
gangster
New
story.
York shit, wacky.
Where you want me to start, man?
Oh,
I don't
wherever
know.
you want to
Start
start.
with,
Where,
Wherever you want
where,
to start.
where you want me to start from? When I had to fight like 12 dudes for breaking up a fight, to what? To random people that I end up losing my temper on because they bumped into me, can't say excuse me.
Oh wow.
Where do I start? Oh
yeah.
Oh
man,
man.
I remember in my old neighborhood there was this one guy was cool with, and he got into a fight with his girlfriend. So I came in between them, break it up. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, like 11 and 12 of his friends just came and jumped on me, dog. Next thing you know, I'm
Wow.
fighting 12 people. Damn. And at
Oh
the
my
end of the day, I'm
god.
like, look at this. I got jumped by like 12 dudes for breaking up a fight. type of shit is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then,
bad.
Gotcha.
You know what?
yeah.
You know what's crazy? I want you to continue everything you said real quick. A cousin of mine had passed away like that in school, high school, trying to break up a fight, and he lost his life. You know
Sorry
Mm,
what I
for that,
mean? But
Blow.
I just wanted to throw you. But continue your story though.
That's
right,
crazy.
right. Well, I'm fortunate. I still
Sorry,
have
sorry about
mine.
that,
See,
Blow.
yeah. See, yeah. Sorry about that. My condolences.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mine
yeah,
too.
yeah. This and there was this one incident that happened not too long ago where I was walking the street and some idiot he came from behind me and he bumped into me and he kept on walking. So I told him, I said, listen, you never heard of something called excuse me? He turned around, he said, you see me pass, right? When he did that, I lost my temper. I called him all types of everything but the child of God. So I was getting, it was wintertime. I was getting ready to I could took my coat off. I said, nah, we fighting. He ran. He ran.
He didn't
Yeah,
want no
that's
smoke.
Shoot. And me,
yeah.
I'm a little bit too old and too fat to run after him. So I just let him go. I said, fuck it. I'm not running after him.
I know that's
And
right.
I
Yeah,
would have
it
ran
ain't.
too. I'm not a
yeah,
fighter,
Yeah,
so
it ain't worth it, Wacky. It ain't.
it
yeah.
ain't worth it.
It,
Yo,
yeah,
yeah.
it's not worth it. A
Yeah.
pregnant female tried to have a fight with me in the New York City
Uh-oh.
subway
Wow.
train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had plenty of females trying to fight me, yo.
yeah. A,
Like,
a
Like,
pregnant,
and no,
yeah. But I couldn't believe a pregnant female literally
yeah,
tried to fight me, and I had
yeah,
to turn around and walk away. I said, no, because
yeah.
with me, I'm the type of person someone could say or do the wrong thing, and I black out.
No,
mhm.
I'm the
Thus,
same way.
and me know that
Yeah,
about myself.
yeah.
At that situation, I had to walk away because I knew if I stayed, I probably would have ended up locked up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to walk away.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, yeah.
But real
Yeah, I
Yo,
quick,
couldn't
yeah.
believe it. I'm like,
I just
how you
want to say this
pregnant?
though. Oh, go ahead, love.
No, I'm just saying, how are you pregnant and you try to fight a grown man? You literally are not saying, like, a person like that have no care about themselves or the health of their child. Like,
I know.
Well, hey, what? Was she black?
yeah, she was.
Of course. Like, it's like,
No, Mel, I didn't
Go
get
ahead,
any
Mel, you were saying
comments.
something? Go ahead.
yeah.
No, I was saying, Mel, I didn't get any comments earlier. If you want to come on a panel, you can. But all right, so since we have New York in here and New Jersey, I'm sure we all took the subway before,
Yeah.
right? So what
Yeah, that
is
happened
going
in the subway.
on? Right, what is
Yeah.
going on with New York subways? Let's talk about it. Because
I
they
don't know. I don't take the subway, so yeah, I got
Yeah.
what's going on.
Listen,
Listen, that always
Mel-
happened in the subway. The New York City subways never changed. It's
Oh,
been like that.
fighting?
Yeah, the fighting, the robbing, the violence.
Oh.
It never changed.
somebody the other day,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, the other day somebody shot a man. A man was just sitting there minding his own business on the subway. He was 48 years old, and somebody just walked up to him and shot him in the head.
yeah, Melody. Not to cut you guys off. Listen, I haven't been on a
Mel?
New. I haven't. Okay, Mel in the building.
No, I was saying
Yeah.
what's up to Mel.
Wait, what
Okay.
happened?
Mel,
No,
what's up?
We're gonna have to separate this there. Mel, not you, Mel.
Melody and Mel. You just say
Yeah,
Melody.
Yeah.
That's why I said Mel.
Yeah. I know who Mel
Salute.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute,
Yeah,
Mel.
yeah.
He told to me when I came up. Yeah, he said something to me. I'm not separating me and Melody.
So real
Yeah.
quick, so I just need to know, two New York dudes and we got some New Jersey people here. What's going on with the subways? I need to know.
Look,
Melody.
It's too much
wait,
stuff
hold
going
on,
on.
hold on, y'all.
Melody, the
I
incident.
can't.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, I think Wacky was speaking first. Go ahead, Wacky.
Yeah.
No,
Go ahead, Wacky.
I'm saying the incident that I just told you guys about a pregnant female tried to fight me. That happened in the New York City subway train.
See? Exactly.
Interesting.
I don't know. Is it cursed or something? Because every time I turn around, I hear something about the New York City subways.
Yeah.
I think it's just.
Well,
I just think it's a place.
Was this girl young?
Let me see. Was she young? I have no idea. Yeah, I think she was. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. You know how a lot of these black females, they all big and they look hard in the face. They look like they
Oh, hell
30
yeah,
years
yeah.
older than what they really are. You know, they hard in the
Yeah.
face with the big broad shoulders. I don't know how old she was.
With the Timbs on
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the bonnet
yeah.
on their head.
Yo, them New
Yeah.
York bras are hard, yo.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
she couldn't be that old if she was pregnant, you know, because she was still in her childbearing years. She couldn't have been that old.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, and you remember?
That's what you're saying. Like, we grew up in the hood and everything. You see a lot of chicks that you're thinking that they are like 10 years older. No, they are 10 years younger. All the ratchetness, loud talking, built like that, and all the drugs and alcohol they be drinking aged them up even more than what they look like.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yo, I don't know if you got like you New York guys, yo, y'all remember back like you know what I'm saying, back in the early 90s. Like y'all remember those subways? The subways today ain't nowhere near worse than back in the early 90s. You talk about what? You jumped across that telling especially me and my guys used to come. We teenagers used to come from Jersey North. We hop on a PATH train. Boom. You know, you hit the World Trade Center and then you hit Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, we get off on 33rd Street next to Madison Square Garden and we used to walk the strip and then we'd hop in the cab all the way up to Harlem. Word up. Them guys was like, yo, where y'all from? Like, from Jersey. Like, yo, man, y'all gotta get up out of here. Like, no, we coming. Yeah, word is born. And we was coming to cop. That was back in the day. We used to, you know, try to cop little stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Like you said it. I you know, when I ride through Broadway now and look at it compared to how it used to, you know, I caught the end and tail of it, but I experienced it. You coming down, Bobby, come here, Bobby, got the fish, got 23, 28. Like, yo, what the fuck? You going to is everybody out there got coke, but you going to your man who you know on that whatever 42nd block and in that building, and it was crazy. That was the era, yeah.
That was the era, yo. That was the era.
Especially for like, you know, traveling from one block to another. We probably like people that live in the Bronx did not want to travel to Brooklyn or certain parts of Queens.
Hold up. What about Jerome? What about Elliot when they had that Elliot up there? Who remember that?
Oh,
Elliot on Jerome up there on Jerome up there. What's that at?
Oh, that's the Bronx. Ain't that the Bronx, Jerome, man?
Yeah, I used to go up there. We used to go up there all the time, like 10 cars deep. It was called Elliot.
Was it past 145th?
Nah, it's up there on Jerome Street. That's back when Redman and Biggie. That's that era.
Yeah. Back in 95, 96.
Yup, that was I think the nigga name was Elliot or some shit. No, that was the name of the block. That was the name of the block. Jerome.
Oh,
and
that was
Elliot.
the name of the block. Oh, okay. Was that in Harlem or the Bronx?
Bronx.
That's the Bronx.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You talking about Jerome Avenue? That's the Bronx.
Yeah. That was like was it by Grand Concourse?
Yeah.
It was by Grand Concourse.
4 train line.
Okay. All right. That. Yeah. Me and my dudes, we used to just go to Harlem and we never went to the Bronx. Only time we went to the Bronx is when we went to it was this spot one time we went to the Bronx. It wasn't on Grand Concourse. It was a restaurant called City Island or something like that. And we went to a restaurant. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
There's a whole row of restaurants in City Island. You mean there's a restaurant on City Island, or there's a section? There's a section in the Bronx called City Island, which is like an island off of, you know, an island full of like different seafood restaurants. I don't know.
Yeah. It was like this little restaurant thing. Yeah. Like I said, they serve seafood, lobster, and all that stuff. That's the furthest I went in the Bronx. I never went to Grand Concourse and all, you know what I mean, in the South Bronx. I never went that far.
I recently just went to City Island for the first time. I never knew City Island was in the Bronx. Yeah, like about 2-3 weeks ago.
The food was delicious.
Yeah.
So I was
Give
like,
me
oh
addicted
shit.
liver, brother. Something there. You
Yeah,
gonna be
I
going back a
had
lot.
crab legs.
Mm-hmm.
Good, yeah.
Shit. But if y'all from New York, right? Do you remember this? I want to know. Do you remember Club Exit? Y'all don't
Nah,
remember Club Exit?
nah.
On like
See, I'm
56.
a little younger than y'all, so
Oh,
I don't.
56th Street, no clubs in Manhattan.
Yeah, Club Exit. That was the shit club. Cheetah Club. I caught a little ending tail of that.
Now y'all the
Um,
same age, I
Cheetah
think.
Club
You
is
said you
tripping.
43, right, Tyron?
Yeah, I'm
I, I,
43.
I think y'all all like 43, 44.
Yeah,
No?
I'm 43. I'm 43.
For me, I'm
that's when
26.
all that
Oh,
Dipset
he's
shit was out.
26.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
that's when it wasn't
yeah,
no bottles. It wasn't no buying bottles. It was just
yeah.
motherfuckers just in there, just
Oh,
like.
Yo,
wait, well, you talking about back in the tunnel days when it was the
I
tunnel?
didn't. I never experienced the tunnel days. I
Yeah,
wish I
me,
did. I
yeah, me,
experienced more like after that, like some the Cheetah Club and
yeah, yeah,
Limelight, that
yeah,
church right there.
yeah, yeah.
That shit
Okay.
that Jay-Z did that video in 2 in the morning up in the club. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah. With
Yeah, he
him,
filmed that.
yeah,
yeah, with
me.
That's what
him,
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
with Beanie Siegel.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
that club was popping.
yeah,
Then you know what I mean.
yeah,
Everybody was going there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No doubt. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, real talk.
Y'all ever heard
Speed.
of a
What
club
about
named
Speed?
That's where
Club
a lot of these
Speed.
Brooklyn dudes was at.
What
Speed?
about
I
Club
heard of Club
Speed? You
Speed though.
remember Club? Oh my God,
I heard of
that
Club Speed.
shit used to
Mhm.
I heard of a
Marriott.
club
Wow.
called Shadows, an old school
Oh,
club.
Oh,
oh, the
what?
Shadows.
shadows. Oh
Oh,
yeah, I heard
Melody,
that.
what you know about shadows?
Oh
I
That was
I
the
wow.
I
spot.
went
Oh,
there like 5 years, 5, 6 years ago.
Oh, wow. Melody
It was
know about
In the
shadows?
yeah,
shadows.
it was this dude
Wow.
in there. It was this dude in there, an old dude. He was just spinning in circles. Remember we went blue? Me and you went,
It was the white
and
dude. Yeah.
he was in there like spinning in
Oh,
circles.
That nigga had a
snap.
that nigga had a that
Y'all
nigga
Wow.
had a
know,
rag. He
y'all know
had
what
a
I'm talking
rag.
Oh,
about, right?
spinning in
He had a
circles.
rag. He had a
wow.
rag on his head. Yeah, he
Yo,
had
what
a
about
rag
that
on.
white dude?
Wow.
What about that white dude that was dancing in there?
Oh, the white dude. Yeah, he was funny. Yeah, he was
I think it
funny.
was a Biggie song that was playing. Yeah,
Oh yeah, JG at 3 in the Bronx. Oh man,
Yeah.
a long
Wow.
time ago. But I was underage. But I still snuck in. Yo, sneakers. I thought you called my snuck it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Y'all ever
big
been
ass.
to the Y'all ever been to the Caribbean Day Parade in Brooklyn on Labor Day?
I've
Yeah,
been.
I went
once,
to
yes,
the G
once,
yes,
thing.
yeah,
I
I've
once
yes.
I
didn't
been.
did.
stay for the
I've
parade.
been,
It's lit.
yes, it's
They
lit.
they
I,
they lit. Literally,
yes,
they always shooting, man. I
Exactly.
went there.
yeah.
When I went there only one time in my life, and the one time I went there was when there was no shootouts. Right?
Yep.
Oh man. But oh, now
I
Yeah.
don't
because
even
of
go
all the
there.
Hey,
violence
what?
that took
Hey,
place in the
hey,
Caribbean Day
Wacky,
Parade. Yeah, what's up?
Wacky, Wacky, what year you with?
I went in 2007.
I went in '99. In
2007.
Oh
'99,
damn. Yeah.
yes, I went there in '99. I had a
I keep
Caribbean
forgetting.
friend.
I'm
I
sorry.
had,
I keep forgetting
2007.
y'all 40. Go ahead.
yeah,
I'm
Oh,
yeah,
listening.
I'm
yeah.
not in my 40s
2007.
yet.
Yeah, that's when it
I'm
was.
37.
No,
I'm not in my 40s yet.
Oh,
no,
Wacky's
no.
still young. Wacky's still
I,
young.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm the
Oh,
oldest on this panel. Maybe.
Oh,
I mean, I still feel young, but maybe I'm the oldest. I'm only
no, y'all
43.
all young. Y'all men. Y'all young.
Yeah,
Y'all in
yeah,
the
yeah,
40s.
yeah. Yeah, I
Y'all in
went
the
there in
40s.
'99. I had this was around when I was, on the block. And I was messing with this dude, I won't name no names. He was from St. Thomas, Jamaica.
Mhm.
And he was dealing diamonds and all that other crap. I wasn't into that crap. I'm 19 years old. I ain't with that crap. I'm just itching little stuff. You know what I mean? He like, yo, he came to get me one day, right? He pulled up, right? He pulled up like, yo, come on, Rasta Clyde. And I'm like, yo, where we going? He like, no, don't worry about it. Get dressed. So I got dressed. That's when y'all remember the suede Louis Vuitton suit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you remember
Wait.
the sweatsuit?
The velours.
Yeah, the velour. Yeah,
Yeah.
the velours. I had one. I put one of them on, right? Yeah, he bought me a suede one. It was burgundy. You know what I mean? Had the chain on and whatever. He like, come on, come on. He took me to that parade. I've never seen so many beautiful women in my freaking life.
Oh, the
Yo,
Caribbean ladies, yeah.
yes, and it was off the Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Eastern Parkway. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I want you to pause. I want him to pause 1 second. He said something. He said he never seen that many beautiful people, and that's Caribbean people, and that's what they had put a shadow on us celebrating ourselves and celebrating our culture, and you know, as an African American man, we're not in touch with our different cultures in Caribbean. So I know for me, I'm from Jersey City, so once I had moved somewhere else and started interacting with different cultures, I was around Jamaicans. I love the culture so much. I thought I was Jamaican, started acting Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Because when
Like bomba clock.
but what you know what it is. What you realize is like that's a part. Even though you're not that Jamaican, it's still a part of you, the music, you know what I'm saying? So it made you just in touch with the other side culture. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, yo. I was like, yo, he took. You talking to a night? I was a 19-year-old kid. I'm up here like, "Freak?" Like I mean,
Yeah,
what?
I
And they
mean,
dancing in the street.
you
Yeah,
you would
wacky.
encounter females that wear nothing but the flag of whichever Caribbean country they're from
Yeah.
wrapped around their bodies, and that's all they're wearing.
Yeah,
You would see all
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And the
yeah,
and the
and
Puerto Rican Day parade would be like that also.
yeah,
It'd be
Yeah.
lit. But
yeah,
Yep.
oh
yeah.
Yeah,
man,
that's
yeah,
lit too.
They have a festival on 1/16
yeah,
on that Saturday, and then they be the parade.
yeah.
Party.
Yeah. It's not too far. Yeah, the Puerto Rican Day
Yeah,
parade is not too far from
yeah,
now. Yeah,
Yep.
but
yeah,
the thing is
exactly.
with the Caribbean Day parade, right now it's different because of all the violence that happened in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens is that
Exactly.
before
Yeah, yeah,
when the parade
yeah,
ended,
yeah,
you was able to hang
yeah,
around Eastern
yeah,
Parkway all night and just hanging out. Right now, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
the Juve,
yeah.
Listen,
the Juve.
Exactly.
the parade starts at 12 noon, I think, and it ends at five
Yeah.
o'clock in the afternoon. After
And
5 o'clock,
and-
everybody has to go
yeah.
home. Everyone
Yeah.
has to
That's
go home.
crazy.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
Yeah.
It totally got watered down because of all the violence that happened. I'm telling you, back in the day,
Yeah,
every
I
Labor
believe
Day,
you.
you read the
Remember when they
newspaper, another shootout. Yeah,
remember when they watered down the Puerto Rican parade because motherfuckers was wilding?
yeah. 19. That was like 2000, right? Where they had all that
Man,
on
it
video.
was wild. I think they was
Yeah,
taking
Oh
bitches
yeah, they
clothes
was broken
off.
up a lot of
Niggas
females
was
back then.
wild.
yeah. There was groping so many females, man. Yeah, and they had it on tape.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's when
the
them damn camera phones started coming out.
Yeah, exactly. That was
nah,
the rise.
that was not even a camera phone. That was somebody had like an actual camcorder and was tape
Oh yeah,
recording
that probably was
all the
camcorder.
girls being groped and stuff. Remember, this happened in 2000.
Yep.
I remember that. That made like headline news all up and down New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
they had
Yeah.
in Harlem. They canceled that.
What happened?
The African Day parade that they have in Harlem.
They
They
don't
still
have,
have it.
They still
They
have
still
it?
have it. I think they have it in the summertime. You know.
Yeah, it usually be like the end of summer or like September or something.
Yeah. They didn't have it recently because of COVID, so they didn't have it within the past few years because of COVID.
I was gonna say I didn't even know they had an African Day parade or African American parade.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
Harlem.
Yeah, 'cause
Landis Avenue. They walk down Landis Avenue.
oh
I'll be
snap.
right
'Cause like,
outside with my red, black, and green on.
Oh yeah, I still got my red
Yeah.
flag.
Be outside chilling with your.
Cause like but that like I said, cause I didn't know about the African parade thing either in Lenox, in Harlem, but the one in Brooklyn in '99, that was crazy. You had these Caribbean girls, they was dancing all over me with these freaking humongous booties, like I'm like, yo, what the hell? And you know what?
See about the West Indian parade and everything.
Yeah, yo, I was like, oh, snap.
Go to Trinidad. Go to the Brazilian.
Yo, they was dancing on me. Word is born. Booties was giggling all over the place. I'm like, man.
Carnival,
And
right?
then
Yeah.
word up, and my man, he first my St. Thomas boy, he introduced me to red snapper fish. I never heard of it. He was like, yo, eat this, man. You know what I mean? Red snapper fish. I was like, yo, this shit is banging. You know how they had those sparkly things they be having. All
Yeah.
these big booty girls just dancing on. I'm like, I'm 19 years old. I'm coming from North New Jersey. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that was the best experience of my life, yo. And we was in Brooklyn, yo. Word up, we had a ball that night, yo. We had a ball.
Brooklyn is
Yeah, check
fun.
this out. Check this out. I remember a few years ago where there was an African festival in Manhattan, and I think in Harlem. It was like an African Day festival. It was just they closed down what they do in one section of Harlem. I think I was in Harlem or Midtown
Oh, Harlem
Manhattan,
Week.
where they
Oh, Harlem Week.
where they closed down the street, and then you got all sorts of this, these different festivals, these different types of African food, and people selling these different African dishes, people selling all sorts of stuff. It's just to commemorate the different cultures and the history of the continent, right? So I remember this guy, y'all know Sonetta, right? Sonetta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sayonara. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
know
yeah.
guy.
Sonata.
Yeah, this guy went there one day and he was interviewing this interracial couple, this black guy with this Caucasian female, right? So,
Oh my.
he was asking both of them, how do you like the part? How do you like the festival? What do you think about it? And they was answering the question. And then Sonetta's final question, he told the black guy, why you got to bring this white woman here?
Yo, Sayonara, yo,
Shout out.
yo, he's a
he said
hypocrite,
that, and
man.
that shit. He is.
Yeah.
But when he
They need
asked
to
that
look at that
question,
woman
that
reaction.
started a whole pandemonium, right? Where the like a lot of people that was surrounding them, they came to Sonetta was like, chill, stop disrespecting the man like that, and stop disrespecting his woman like that. Then you see a whole group of big old linebacker black chicks cursing out those black dudes somehow. Why you defending this white female dog? Why
Yeah.
you defending this
Oh
white
my
female dog?
God.
You old sellout mother.
Oh, damn.
Yo, what do you
I
guys think
think the
about
video's still up on the
that,
internet.
Wacky? Like when black
Say that
women
again.
call, what do you think about that? Black women getting in their feelings about black men dating out their race, saying y'all sold out. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, to
When it,
me,
Well,
that
I don't pay any attention to it.
Exactly.
I
That feels
do,
annoying.
I
it's
do.
only natural, but to me,
No,
some of
no,
them hate to see black men dating other races of women, especially
But
white.
but why? Like that?
but
Like
you're
why
right.
are you worried about where they sticking their penis?
Exactly,
What?
exactly. Like, sorry, Valerie. Like Terrell, like black women. I love black women, but they call
Me
us bullet
too.
bags. We dusties. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't build nothing. So all of a sudden, when we get with a white woman, all of a sudden, oh, they need to bring that wealth back here. See, the one thing about black women, you know what I mean? Black women are out for the money. They don't care if you a hard working man working a 9 to 5. They don't care about that.
No, no,
They,
no whatsoever.
you know what I mean? They want the money. So so they because they don't want build a boo. Remember that term came out, build a boo. Like how you build a boo? We
Buildable.
building
No, they want
together.
a man already built, already set up. They don't want to
That's what.
build a
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. But look at Becky. Becky build with her man. Mylene build with her man. Marisol build with her man. But Keisha can't build with her man.
The Africans build their own man, the Caribbeans, but not us.
Black American women. They
Well,
just
that's true. That is true.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
I
Look what they doing with LeBron James' son.
Oh,
Because
I
he took
see
a white girl.
that.
Yeah,
oh
he took a white girl to the prom. Now all these same so-called divestors that why they mad at LeBron James' son? He only 17 years
I was
old.
gonna say he's only a child. Let them
He's a
kids do
kid.
them. Those are
And
kids.
And these are
What?
grown women mad at this guy. And they even Cynthia, I don't even want to mention her name, but you know
But
the
but
Bang
you
Yang.
Oh, she
but you got to
deserved to be
understand
Banging?
dragged.
when, when people are upset at who a total stranger is dating, understand that comes from insecure. That's come from them being insecurity. They speak from a place of insecurity because they themselves don't feel attractive. So when they see another group of people that they're attracted to dating a person that doesn't look like them, it makes them feel less attractive. So as a defense mechanism to make themselves feel better, they have to attack that person. That's
Fact,
how
Bingo.
I look at someone
fact.
Well,
who
I want to hear. I
attacks
want to
the
hear.
opposite sex
I'm
for
sorry, my
dating
love.
someone of a different race. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I cut you off. You weren't finished, were you?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, I want to hear what Ruby got to say because I know she had a lot to say
Uh
about. I know she had a lot
oh,
to say about
Before you start,
men dating out their race
uh
and how women
oh.
feel about that.
Hey,
before you
everybody on the channel,
start,
get ready, cause Classic Ruby Beautiful Butt is gonna smoke the whole channel.
Go.
Yo,
Thanks,
before you start, I
Byron.
want to say this real quick. Melanie, the thing I was talking about the comment, the last video, I sent a comment about another video, and I'm glad Ruby's up here. I think check it out. Maybe there'll be a next topic for your show with Superhead. You know, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Superhead.
Oh,
we
Oh,
can
what? Hey,
definitely.
Huh?
Mel, you talk about Superhead? What
Yeah.
what's going
It's
on with her?
she has her own podcast now. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
she changed the
I,
name to Elizabeth Olsen also too, and got a
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
And she talking
Is
about
she in the black? Is she in the black sector of YouTube?
you don't know who
Nah,
Superhead is, Melanie?
well,
I know who Superhead is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She call herself now a relationship expert. I'm putting a quotation and a sexual expert. And of course, she's trying to encourage
and then
tell men
and then she,
you should be marrying the sluts, not the woman that you cheat.
yeah, yeah,
Slut.
and
That's what she's
yeah,
talking about.
and we'll talk, Melly. Before you start your podcast, Mel, she went on there and said that, oh yeah, she still slept with Lil Wayne, she slept with Drake, she slept with every industry nigga, and then now she want to make a podcast talking about I'm a wife and all this. Come on, knock it off. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, because she got no money. She's trying to make some money, man. She broke. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
it's just a hustle,
But
you know.
Exactly.
that's true.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
name's Corinne Steffens, right? Ain't that her name?
yeah, yeah. Corinne
Yeah.
Stephens.
She changed
Yeah, I
it
know
to
her.
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody saying in the
she
industry her head is the bomb.
she changed it to Elizabeth
Mhm.
Olsen. So, you know, yeah. So when you see the podcast, she's calling herself Elizabeth Olsen now. Yeah. That's
Mm.
Elizabeth. I'm gonna look at
Prince
it.
was a
I'm gonna look
pen
for
name.
her.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
But you
It,
know,
it, it,
I,
no, no, go ahead, Melon.
no, I was gonna say I still want to hear from Ruby what she got to say about the dating out and women getting in their feelings when they see another black man dating a white woman. Go ahead, Ruby.
well, I didn't hear that part of the conversation really. The part that I heard and then I had to step away again really fast. And then I came
Love
back.
you, Ruby.
Hello, all y'all. I'm actually really happy to see all of y'all. Bulu and Melody, thank you for having me up here. Terrell,
Thanks for
Mel, Tyron,
coming.
what's up? The wacky world of
Salute.
OTV. I don't think I've been on a proper panel with you and had a conversation in years, so very happy to see you here.
Hello.
All right,
Um,
no problem, no problem. Yeah, last
but
time we was on the panel
hmm?
together was on RBR's pathetic
RBR,
opinions.
right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
Oh,
thought. It was
yeah.
definitely.
RBR, so that was time
He
ago.
used to he used to always kick me off the panel, man. That I would say one thing
Yeah.
that he didn't
Yep,
like, and he would
yep.
kick me off the panel. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that was how it went for everybody except for Ruby, and then I got a lot of hate for that because I managed to stay on. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Me and Uncle
Uh,
RBR are cool, but I can't do that anymore. Not RBR, but it's like just the channel's just a little too toxic and arguey for me, and I'm not here to like fight to the death all the time. It's just a lot
Mhm.
for me, so I haven't been there in
eh,
a bit.
okay, Classic Ruby. One thing. I just want to mention to the chat and the Melody channel. Um, the only reason I'm not here for clout or none of that crap. You know what I mean? I enjoy us black men and women engaging in good conversations. I know the conversation yesterday was, it was good, but I kind of got upset with you because I felt you was over talking everybody. But if I offended you, I apologize. And I'm
Oh,
not.
that was nice of you to say.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, I'm a black man. I got standards and I got values. That's why I'm on camera. I'm, I'm not here for clout. I want to be on camera. I just don't, I couldn't find an avatar, so I think, hey, you come,
Uh,
But I don't judge nobody for nothing. I don't because I don't have an avatar. I'm not gonna judge anybody else who has an avatar. You know what I mean? I love my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm in the flesh. You know what I mean? I understand certain situations where you can't put your face up there, but I can because I drive trucks. So I'm gonna cancel me. Who gonna cancel me? Who gonna cancel a nigga making $50,000 a year? You can't cancel me. I'm just gonna keep making my $50,000 a year and building my stuff up. So go ahead,
I hear you and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't take offense to anything. It just comes down to, and I'm sure Blue and Melody and anyone who's ever run their own panel before realizes that sometimes, it's gonna be that this is, your panel. And so there are times where, your message, as much as like we don't want to have an echo chamber, we don't want to silence anyone else's voices, but we do have to make sure that our message and our responses and our voices are getting out there. Or, sometimes, we got to step in and direct the panel and kind of get things back on track and stuff. And when it's a heated topic or passionate topic, or, when people have really gotten up in, in there, or when someone is saying something and you really disagree, I mean, it makes it that much harder to even like listen to people. And I know that firsthand. So I don't get like offended. I know everyone means well, otherwise you wouldn't show up and be on the panel, right? So definitely
mhm.
no, I didn't take any disrespect from that. But thank you very much. I didn't mean any disrespect. I know I got in my feelings a couple times, got very passionate yesterday as well, so I apologize if anyone felt offended by my handling of my co-host responsibilities yesterday, because I wasn't trying to offend anyone. I really wasn't either.
I thought you
So
wasn't. You wasn't. I thought you
hmm.
wasn't.
Okay, perfect. So I know good. I'm glad we're all good. Um, as for the topic that I did hear when you guys were talking about, it had to do with how a black woman doesn't want to build with a man, and then y'all were talking about the build-a-boo. So before the term build-a-boo came out, or around that time, I remember me and Lady Mocha and Poetic Hells, we came up with build-a-bum. And so this is the difference. This is the way that I see it. A lot of women, the majority, I would say, even, especially when they're younger, right, are willing to build with someone that is trying to build themselves. So they're not, it's like, okay, he's starting from the bottom. He's got to build up, and I'm going to be his support system. I'm going to be his rock, but he's got that internal motivation. He's got that internal drive. So he's willing to fight. And it's not about me fighting him to try to make him care about something or try to make him pursue something, but it's more about, nah, he wants to do this and he just needs me to be in his corner or be his ride or die while that's happening. Right. That is like, to me, I think what the majority of women who talk about like they're willing to date a guy who has potential and whatever, that's what they mean. I think the problem comes into, and I know a lot of women who have made this mistake, including myself, is that we see potential in a dude who doesn't honestly see that potential in himself, and we see a future with a dude who honestly doesn't see that future for himself. He really isn't shit. He really isn't about shit. He ain't hitting on shit. He's not trying to either. He's not really, about anything. But you've fallen so in love with him, and you believe in him, and you believe in love, and you believe in the future you guys could have together so much that in essence now you are almost trying to raise a grown-ass man in a way, right? And you're trying to build a man from scratch who doesn't want to build himself, right? And so I think what ends up happening is some women do that one too many times, right? They get very bitter and jaded, especially because if it works, right? So if it's not just a waste of your life for 5 years, and at the end of 5 years, nothing's changed, but if he actually starts building and growing and developing, and he starts getting on his grind and whatever, and he's super successful 5 years later, he doesn't want her anymore. And that's not like a reflection, a bad reflection on him. It's just to say that if you have to mother a man, then when he grows up, he sees you as his mother, not as his wife. So therefore, he's going to move on now to go find a wife and leave the mother behind, as he was supposed to do, right? As a girlfriend or as a wife, you're supposed to be a girlfriend or a wife, not a mother. And so I think what happens is some women waste way too much youth, way too much time. Sometimes their fertility, children, whatever, they waste opportunities and whatever, and they get very bitter and jaded because of those decisions. And then it makes them so bitter and jaded that they're not willing to recognize the difference between the two things I've described here. And so they're just not willing to invest, period. If you haven't already fixed it, I don't trust in the concept of potential anymore. I don't trust in the concept of building anymore. I don't trust that if I build with a man, that he's not going to drop me once we, all that blood, sweat, and tears, he gets to the top. But it's because they don't see that the way that they had been investing in those previous relationships was as a mother and not as a wife. So that's the way I see that.
Okay, that was fact. That was fact. That was fact, bro.
Thank you.
It's interesting that Ruby said that. Ruby made some very good points. But me, I just don't think that males should be pursuing a female counterpart if they haven't established themselves economically. That's one of the things that males must establish first before they think of, pursuing the opposite sex. I don't, there's no such thing as, to me, as males and females building together when none of them have shit. No. You have to establish. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
and I always state that. So I'm not a big believer of that. Especially males must accomplish whichever goals or whichever dreams they want to pursue in life, and they must be able to have what it takes to feed themselves and provide a roof over their heads, and et cetera, et cetera. Because once you have a union with another individual and you can't barely take care of your own self, how could you be a provider when it's you and another individual? So I don't believe in that. When a guy don't have shit, he's with a female and they build together. That's not, to me, I think that's a bunch of propaganda. That's one of those struggle love stories.
Yeah, but hey, wacky, that struggle love story is a myth. It's a myth, wacky, because listen, like I said, I'm providing for myself financially to where it's like, well, damn, I'm looking around like, well, damn, somebody, damn.
That boy freezing up.
When I see people, I'm coming out.
Yeah, you're Borgin. Oh, I thought that was me for a bit. Okay. Yeah, you're Borgin.
Oh, I'm Borgin. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. You sound clear.
Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not making $20,000. I'm making half of that.
Bruh, you bored, bro.
I'm Borgin.
You was cutting off like it was like it's frozen or something like that while you was talking.
Okay. All right.
Internet service.
All right.
But I want to agree with Wacky World though on the you shouldn't get into nothing serious until you got some money. But for recreational use, you could mess around with chicks for recreational use. But when you serious, then you should have your paper straight for something serious. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to talk about the Bronny James with that white girl, that little photo. Like everybody blowing that out. The chicks is blowing it out of proportion. You know what it is? Which is obvious. It's not validated. It's not Bronny. This is a rich kid, man. This kid don't know poverty. He don't know struggle. All right. He was exposed to nothing but better black women, right? If the black women that was in his life, they're not gonna be ratchet. They're gonna be upper class black women. You know what I'm saying? Buddy went to prom with this little white thing, right? Okay. So a lot of black women look at that as unvalidating, which is fine. That's good. But what I was gonna say, him messing around with that white girl and it's looking like that's a bit of a love interest. All that money that LeBron James made is gonna go to this kid's hands, and he gonna mess around. He gonna mess around with this white girl. Listen. He could be with another rich black girl. He could be with one of Mayweather's kids. He could wait until one of Jay-Z's. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. He could wait until one of Jay-Z's kids grow up a little bit. He could be with there's so many rich black girls to choose from, and it looked like he going for white girls. So that's where it's coming from. You understand? But this is what I'll say, and then I'm done. Black girls, black women, the majority of them tend not to like black men like that. They like niggas. They don't like black men. They'll think a black man is cute and they'll fuck with a black man. But if they had to choose between a nigga that they think is cute and a black man that they think is cute, they gonna go for the niggas. Nah, this ain't all of them, but this is a good fucking chunk of them. Like, they like niggas. And Bronny is not a nigga. This nigga is nothing hood. He's nothing hood. So off top, just by his personality, he's gonna be unappealing. You feel me? So this shit is corny that they acting like, oh, you was real interested in that nigga. Bitch, no, you was not. You know what I'm saying, bitch? You want gutter, and then you struck, and then you cry when you get some gutter, nigga. That's what bitches do. Okay? So this big ass front that these hoes is on is corny to me, because I know how most of these hoes think, especially when they from, like, okay, they from the bottom. You feel me? So that's what I want to say. Black girls, personality wise, they like niggas. Okay? And don't let them bitches front and pretend like they want some type of manosphere, Kevin Samuels upstanding motherfucker. No. Okay? All right, I'm done.
Okay. Well, if I could say a couple things. So the first thing is this. It's not, in my honest opinion, I think it's actually objective fact. You can really check this out. But it's not really cap to start with little and build together. In fact, if you look at just the premise of countries that and cultures that marry off young intentionally, and arranged marriages and whatever, where all that people talk about this hype that it's like, oh, well, no, she's like 16 getting married to this well-established 35-year-old businessman. That's actually really not what the majority of the unions are, right? When they're vetting the men, they're vetting that, obviously they come from good stock, they come from productive families who, have good values and morals, and that, obviously, yes, he's a kid who's gone to school, worked really hard. Maybe now he's just starting off in his career, but he's a go-getter, right? They're looking for that future potential. What could he possibly build if he was given a legacy to start of his own? And what you see a lot, even in the history of North America, not that long ago, is again, people were getting married off very young and with very little. They were building something, right? They didn't start off like, I remember I dated someone for a really long time, and he wanted to marry me. He didn't want me to leave him, but he was refused outrightly to even consider the concept of engagement or marriage until he was in the position that his parents currently were already, because he was given this false impression that somehow his parents started off there when, they first got married, when they first had him. And I'm like, have you ever sat down with your parents and just talked to them? And when he did, come to find out, just like most people's stories that I know, when the parents started off with, when I say most people, I mean the people who stay married for decades and decades and decades, right? And literally do the death till death do us part. They get married, and they normally don't have shit. Sometimes they're living with multiple other people and stuff. For the immigrant stories, I keep hearing immigrants always come here rich and they just get helped out. Well, I just know that didn't happen for people of my ilk, and they come here because they have like one family member who's already here, and like there'd be like 4 different family members all crashing at this one sister's house, and then the other one would come immigrate in, and then they'd meet each other, but they could only like meet like once a month because they were working 5 different minimum wage jobs. I think the thing is, even like with shows like Fresh Prince and all of those shows, they tried to start telling us like, no, wait, Phil didn't start off here, right? And they try to bring you back to the hood, to the rundown apartment, to the rundown neighborhood and the scary stuff and whatever. And, it was them having a couple kids and, trying to pursue a law degree and trying to work a bunch of jobs for Viv and whatever, all trying to build towards this dream. And what a lot of other cultures know and understand and is modeled for them and is taught to them is that when you are in a productive, functional marriage, you actually build your power, success, wealth, and whatever 40% faster, right? Which is why when they take age match controls to everything else is the same. So their level of education, the level of poverty they were born into or success they were born into, the education path, the job title, and stuff like that. And they compare them at every age match from 25 to 50. What you see is that the married ones are 40% more successful on average, right? And so what does that tell us? Well, it tells us, and again, there's lots of other research in there, that you could build faster and better if you have a functional, productive marriage. The problem is we don't really know how to be in functional, productive marriages or how to properly vet or choose someone who would be able to give us a functional, productive marriage. We don't know how to maintain those, right? And we don't really know, I don't think we truly understand roles. Like we talk about it a lot, right? But I don't think people really, really firmly understand what is a wife? What does a wife do? In all facets and vice versa. What is a husband? What does a husband do? What is your role on day one after all the wedding bells are over? How do you build this into something glorious and successful? What do they mean when they say marriage is hard work? Like, I think we just don't understand things. And so that's why it just seems like, oh, no, that doesn't seem realistic. That doesn't seem possible. Look at what these chicks are saying, because they don't understand either. They don't really know. They're just talking out of their asses because they figure every relationship's built to fail. Men are never going to be faithful. Men are never going to stay. They're never going to stick around. So you might as well benefit while they're here, right? It's such a dysfunctional thought process.
Ruby, you want to know what the problem is, Ruby? Marriage-minded people tend. This is gonna sound fucked up, but I don't care, right? Let's get it. Marriage-minded people tend to be not as attractive as people that are bachelors and bachelorette. And listen. It's like the ugly bitch with the heart of gold. Like, listen. You seen that Steph Cole bitch, right? You seen Steph Cole? You seen her?
Steph is cold, yeah.
No, not Steph is cold. Steph Cole, that ugly girl. That ugly girl that got on the internet talking about pretty privilege that she ain't got it. Listen, that girl will be a good wife to somebody one day, but marriage-minded people tend to be ugly. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. A lot of people that's monogamous tend not to be that cute. It's all the players, all the Macs, and all the bad bitches. They the ones that tend to bounce around, polygamous, don't give a fuck, we fucking, and they the ones that get into the fucked up relationships that you're talking about, the marriages or the fucked up things that you're talking about. The people that have the marriage qualities, they tend to not take care of their looks. I don't know why, but it's something I noticed. All the dweebs in this minute,
but I would say the woman.
So let me say this. Hold on, Mel. I'm sorry about that, Mel. Let me say something in response to Young Geese, right? According to your logic, Mel D is either ugly as hell or she's a whore. According to your logic.
I said tend to be. I said I said tend
Because
to
if
be. I ain't
no,
saying
no,
with
according to your
everybody.
logic, hold on. According to your logic, if Melody is marriage minded, or if Ruby's marriage minded, that means they're ugly. Or if they're not marriage minded, that means they're highly promiscuous. According to your
Here we
logic, to
go.
what
Here
you
we
just
go.
said.
Here we go. I
I'm just
said
saying
tend.
because
That's a
that's
good
a whole
question.
big
Tend,
bag of
nigga.
stereotypes,
You
man.
know what tend mean? Tend don't mean everybody. It just means a good fucking chunk of them. Everybody that's bachelors out here, everybody that want. If you want a lot of sex as a man, the first fucking thing you need to do is look good. If you want a lot of sex, and as a woman, if you want a lot of marriage options, and if you want a lot of sex, first thing is look good. First thing. If you can't do that, fuck it. So a lot of people that like to have sex with a lot of people, they single. They tend to be in the gym. They tend to take care of their looks. And they tend to be younger a lot of times, but that's a whole different story. Now I said tend to be. It ain't everybody, but bad bitches cheat. Bad bitches cheat more than the girl next door because they got more options. They're gonna be hypergamous that these fucking lames that shit. They hypergamous. And niggas
Okay.
that get bitches,
Now,
niggas that get
now
bitches
that
is niggas that's gonna cheat.
now that I responded to your logic, now you're gonna say, oh, not all. You coming up with the not all thing.
I've been said that though. No, I said they tend not to be. Nigga, you gotta listen to everything I say. I said they tend not to be. You feel me?
I listen to
I
what
know
you're
this.
saying. I'm just saying according to your logic, that's what you're saying about people like Melody or Ruby.
I know this is gonna push
Ruby's married.
buttons, but we here for that. We here for the buttons, right? I know this shit gonna push buttons. That's why I said it. You feel me?
No, you didn't push my buttons. I'm just saying according to your logic, because Ruby's married, you're saying she's ugly. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, am I wrong?
I don't know
am
what
I wrong?
I don't know what you wrong because I didn't say everybody. There's gonna be bad. There's gonna be attractive people in relationships. You feel
But
me?
wouldn't you say that the majority, because from what I've seen in my experience, the majority of the married and marriage-minded women in, like, let's just say YouTube, are all actually relatively beautiful women. So, and most of the women who are very anti-marriage and hate men and whatever tend not to be very beautiful women. That's what I've seen in my experience.
That is a fact.
I don't know what I tend to see. What I tend to see is that a lot of people on YouTube are crazy as hell. They're paranoid. They suffer from schizophrenia. You know? They have so many mental illness issues.
I don't know. Maybe YouTube is YouTube. I'm talking about the real world, by the way. Yeah. And for what I see,
as for the polygamy lifestyle, as you said, it's not a lot of attractive people in that lifestyle like you think it is. Not like I described in the adult movies and nothing like that. I've been around these communities also too.
Anything that's not monogamous.
I would say at least if there was a couple that want to explore other people, they either gonna bring another girl into to have threesome temporarily, that. But if it's a woman that wants to have like multiple boyfriends, something like that, she's not highly attractive. I've seen that myself.
I see. That's where I gotta listen.
When I'm
talking about women are already sharing mad men. It don't have to be on paper. It don't have to be direct. Okay. If you a nigga that pull bitches, you know, women share mad. They sharing dudes already. They sharing baby daddies. You know how the game go. You feel me? And what I'm saying is,
it's not indirectly,
Okay, good. Okay, we agree. So, like I'm saying, a lot of people that tend to be I'm looking for my soulmate. I'm looking for that one. You feel me? They be the ones that get their heart broken the most, and that's no cap. Why? Because first of all, there's no such thing as soulmates. That shit is mad egotistical. Like. No person was created just for you. That shit dumb to me. That's like believing in Santa Claus. Like I don't even get that part.
But definitely. No such thing as soulmates.
But
a lot of people, one person in your lifetime.
Exactly. This monogamy thing. Like I said, if you look at it, look at the person. Look what happens when somebody actually becomes more monogamous or is in a monogamous relationship for the long term. They tend to let themselves go. Why? Because that person should love you for you, right? They should
Do I
love
look
your
like I let
heart and
myself
some
go?
bullshit.
Have
But
you
there's
seen
Huh?
what's her name?
nuances to that.
Kiera? The girl
I'm not talking
Kiera
about
that
everybody.
no, what I'm
I'm not
saying though,
talking
what I'm
about.
saying is, if you look at Mocha, if you look at Kiera, those women have both been married for 20 years. Mocha had
Who's
one kid,
that?
but the other girl, Kiera, had 4. If you look at them, they look younger than some women in their damn late 20s.
Who?
So I'm just
I
saying,
don't know.
and thinner and fitter. I mean, it comes down to what you're doing is you're making gross overgeneralizations based on a
No, I said
dysfunctional
10.
few. When the
Yeah,
fact is that the majority of people
generalize.
who yeah, but the problem is they're overgeneralizations because when you
Yeah.
look at it, what it comes down to is just because even if you manage to acquire a marriage, as we know, just over 50% of women acquire marriage, 50% of them also acquire divorce, right? Which means only 25% of women are remaining in those marriages long term. So then we have to really
That's
do
true.
is look at the people who have longer term marriages, right? What do they have? Are they the ones who immediately let themselves go after they have a kid? Are they the ones who, well, you should love me no matter what, so they stop putting in an effort towards their marriage? Well,
Mm-hmm.
no. That's literally the opposite
You
of
don't know that.
marriage is hard work and you've got to work in marriage. So what you've got to look at is for the 25% of women who are able to get into a marriage and then stay in one for a very long term, what are their qualities? And what you're going to see is that no, they're not letting themselves go. They're not just saying, oh, well, I got fat and old and ugly and I always smell now, my hair never did, but you should love me for me. They think you should love them for them, but they also, because they love their husband, they want to be their best always for their husband because they love him, respect him, and think he
No,
deserves the
Melanie.
world,
Sorry.
as
Come
I
on,
do,
Ruby.
But
right?
Yeah,
Ruby, you
yeah.
doing too much.
Wait,
Ruby, you doing too
hold on.
much.
I would say, let me say, I would say also too, add on to that, most percentage of people in their partners, they're afraid to tell them, like, you know what, like for men, if they met a woman that's in shape, not no big ass moo cow. Even after she has kids, she can still get herself back into shape. Most dudes are afraid to tell their own woman, babe, you kind of gained a little weight and everything. I'm losing my sexual attraction towards you and everything. I need you to put in the effort because I get myself into shape so you can still be
You gonna
attracted to
get
me.
mad.
And unfortunately, most dudes are afraid to tell their own women that and stuff like that, or even try to get her to work out in the gym. So
No,
unfortunately,
no.
biology
We
that
not. No, no. We not afraid. We not afraid to tell them that. We
no,
just don't want to
most
hurt
dudes
their feelings.
that is being afraid. If you're not,
No,
No,
you
we
telling them
just don't want to
direct.
that
hurt
is
their
being
feelings.
afraid. That is being
Direct.
afraid. If you can't tell your woman you gain weight, that's being afraid.
Yeah, that is being afraid.
You got
It really
to
is.
tell her, like, yo, because this is why a lot of dudes have affairs on a woman because she gained weight.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
some females that you know what that's understanding why they men leave or cheat on a woman because she let herself go.
Okay, okay. Hey guys, y'all seen Gabby? What's her name?
Yeah, Gabrielle
Gabby
Cinnabay.
Cinnabay?
Now that situation is different. He was into moo cows. That's a different moo cows. Like, yo, you know. Now there's a difference
No,
with dude.
no,
There's a difference. Met a goddamn
yo,
fat
Is he
no.
into moo cows or is he into the money that she got?
matter of fact,
You know?
The money she got.
she's a moo juggernaut
Yeah.
cow, yo.
He should have moved juggernaut.
Well, no, we covered this topic
No,
though,
listen,
and we covered that topic, and we proved a couple things. Number one, that he's also a millionaire, but also the fact that
Who a millionaire?
White dude
Ga-
that she
Ga-
married.
Gabby Sidibe's
No, he not. He
husband,
broke his shit. Get the
No,
fuck out
his,
of here.
his
He
literal
broke his
estimated.
shit.
You know the app can't. Oh, what's it?
Ruby, get the fuck out of here.
All
He
you
broke
have to
his
do,
shit.
listen, we pulled it up and put it on the screen. We put his net
All right,
worth
pull
on
it
the
up
screen.
then. Pull it up.
We already
That guy,
did.
that white boy is
Hold
broke.
on, guys.
No,
If you
he
guys can
broke.
stop
He's broke.
talking so I can respond, so
Fuck
everyone
out of
can
here,
hear.
yo. You always
We literally
responding with
go
this
look.
dumbass topic.
All you have to do is scroll through and look for the
Go
thumbnail
do
that has
what? What
Gabby
does he
Sidibe
do?
on it. Let me
Okay,
finish.
what do that white boy do?
Well,
Ruby?
He's a software
do you want
developer.
me to answer, or do you want to just keep making statements?
No. I asked the question.
I'm
What
trying to
does that
answer, but every
white
time I
boy
try to
do?
talk, you speak over me.
Okay, go ahead.
And actually, this ties into the second thing I was gonna say because
Oh
again,
my
like I said, we
God.
covered this
Pull up what
top.
Gavin.
See, this
Pull
is the
up what
problem.
Gavin Cinnabay husband does.
Again,
That
let
white
me
boy
finish,
is broke.
He's trying to tell you. Let him finish.
He's
I'm
fucking
trying
broke.
to answer you. You just won't let me. And again, you can go and actually look at this. We put it on the screen, so I'm not just talking out of my ass. But the
Oh
first
my
thing is,
God.
Make your butt
keep
talk.
going. Let me know when you're done, because there's no point in me trying to speak over you, because then
Because
no one can
He
hear.
must have got his money after the fact. No millionaire
What
would
money? He
marry
ain't got no money.
No millionaire would get into a relationship with that woman.
Exactly.
No man.
He don't got no fucking
did.
money.
He didn't
All you have
have
to do is just
options.
like Google. It's not hard. We did.
He didn't have options
You guys know
prior.
how
He
to
did.
Google?
No, I don't care what you. No, listen. He didn't have options prior. Okay, no man with money, no man with money would wife that fat hoe, and that's a fact.
But he did, though.
That's what I'm trying to
But
tell
he had
you.
money, and he did. So I'm trying to explain a couple factors, but you won't let anyone else speak. But your
He made the
opinion.
money after. Let her
she's
explain. Go ahead, cause it ain't shit. Go ahead.
No. She's trying to pull up some shit from 1865. Sojourner Truth. I'm a woman. Get the fuck out of here, Ruby.
No, I'm saying we literally did a panel on Gabby being engaged.
Gabby Sidibe is paying for that white guy. She's paying for him. She's a millionaire. He's not.
Okay, but he is.
All right. If he was a black dude, y'all black women be gunning that nigga.
Just Google him
so get
right
the
now.
fuck out of here with that
Just
old.
Google him.
Oh
Just
wow,
Google it.
he's this. Get the
Ruby,
fuck out of here with that.
Just Google his net worth.
Money after the fact. He must have made his money after the fact. There's no way.
No,
After the fact of what?
money.
See, here's the problem.
No white guys marrying no broad like her with money.
It's very easy. All you have to do is Google it. You don't even have to speculate.
Google
The
lied.
information's available online.
Google lied. Google lying.
Like, all you have to do is Google it. So what I was trying to say earlier.
What I was trying to say, like I'm a valley girl. Yeah,
I am a valley girl.
You black
We all
men
know this.
ain't shit.
Is this
That's
impressive
what
for
you're trying
you?
to say.
Okay.
You black men ain't shit because I'm a valley girl, and you black men ain't shit.
All right, hold
it.
His name is
Fuck
That
outta
makes
here.
Brandon
perfect
Franco.
sense. This is how you react when someone
His net worth
disagrees
is
with
$1
you.
million
Ruby, yo.
2021.
Didn't he apologize like 30 minutes ago?
Camilio, that's the app that he created. He's the talent manager for that company.
Thank
he created
you.
that app. He's worth $1 million.
Got it.
Right.
Gabby
It's worth $1 million.
before he made his millions also too. Or maybe he had his millions.
Oh,
right. So he invented the app
okay,
Cameo.
but what I'm reading, hold on. What I'm reading is that
wait.
he
I'm
was.
sorry.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on, Tyron. Hold on.
Yeah.
What I'm reading is that Brandon Franco is worth $1 million as of 2021. Is that after he married this chick?
No, he's not married to her yet. Before.
He's not married to her yet?
He's not married to her yet. They're not getting married till I think it's next year. We looked it up. I think it's 2023. They said. And her net worth.
$1 million.
Oh, he's worth $1 million.
Right now he's worth, as of last year, he was worth $1 million. So that's what I was trying to say.
Because
like,
they got engaged last year, 2020, November.
Right. So
his
I was
net
trying
worth
to.
is $1 million because he got with her.
No,
yeah, it makes
that's
perfect
my
sense.
point.
Except we know exactly how he got his net worth. He invented a very popular, very fortuitous
Cameo, C-A-M-E-O.
Yeah, called Cameo.
More than $1 million.
Called Cameo, first of all.
Yeah.
And the second thing that he does is actually he's a total fitness buff, private personal trainer and whatever. And so one thing that we discovered when we were doing the show on Gabby a few weeks ago is if you look at it, from the time that she got together with this guy 3 years ago until present day, she's lost a significant amount of weight. Like a lot of weight from 3 years ago until today. She has actually. And we actually even put the side by
if that's the case. Oh, I'm sorry. If that's the case, man, that fat bitch put some fat girl voodoo on him. I don't see how it got like that.
Well, because it's simple, right? First of all, is that obviously he doesn't mind the big women. Obviously, prior to selling his app, he didn't have the lifestyle or the advantages.
You're done, Ruby.
Okay, you guys keep talking to yourselves. Let me know when you're done.
Don't say that he didn't mind the big women.
Let Ruby rock. No, let Ruby rock. Let her speak, man. Let her speak.
Okay. My bad.
Okay, so what I was saying is that obviously prior to him selling the app, right? He wasn't a millionaire. He didn't have the privileges and the benefits of being a millionaire, right? And nor did his confidence and his options evolve as though he was a millionaire or even, a 100,000-aire, right? So obviously, when guys are evolving their whole entire worldview, opinions as far as what's acceptable and whatever, and they get to mid adulthood and they're not millionaires, right? They're just thousandaires. Yeah, well, in that case, it makes sense that for him, a really big girl ain't that much of a problem. Whereas if he was already a millionaire, and then it was like, oh, okay, I'm a millionaire at 21, and then I met this chick at 35. Yeah, by then he's already now been able to change his sense of self-confidence and self-esteem and say, nah, I'm worth more than that. I don't think he had enough time to transition. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, given that that's true, well, he got with this chick and therefore he fell in love with her because she's her. But obviously there's a standard there. There's a standard there because we know that suddenly she meets him and she's dropped hundreds and hundreds of pounds and she's still on her way down.
Well,
right?
Ruby, we happy for her, Ruby. But this is what are we saying? Did he make his money prior to being with her or after being with her?
Again, prior.
She said prior.
Bullshit.
Okay. Hey,
What?
Ruby.
Okay, let me put it this way.
It's not an
Here's
arguable
the
fact.
thing.
It's an objective fact.
Here's the thing. Let me say this, Ruby. Here's the thing. Y'all think that a lot of dudes that have a lot of money, all of a sudden they're gonna get a lot of women coming at them. No, that doesn't happen. A lot of dudes are still socially awkward.
Self-esteem, though.
Yeah,
They're still socially awkward like crazy.
Yeah.
And stuff.
No.
Aaron Curry said this himself. He was hired to speak to a lot of millionaires privately because they still couldn't get with women because they are socially awkward.
Yeah.
Money does not get you a lot of women the way you think it is. You could probably get with women easily over a rich dude because you know how to talk to women even when you're broke and stuff. That's the whole thing when we tell about dudes got to get themselves together first. But there's a catch-22 for that. He could be socially awkward once he reaches millionaire status and don't know how to deal with women because he doesn't know if that woman's going to deal with him based on his money or he's dating for him. Why you think with some females that's with rich husbands, they still cheat on them with poor dudes and stuff? So that's the whole thing.
Spaghetti, man. I still believe he ate that spaghetti from that fat chick. No.
Yeah, and Ruby.
No, I'm playing. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, and Ruby.
Yes.
Much respect to the chat. I love this conversation, y'all. You know what I mean, as black people. But I got a question for Ruby. Much love. Name one black woman out there that married a Brad that doesn't have more money than her. Name them.
You mean a famous one or one that I know in reality?
In
Lonnie
general.
Lonnie Love.
Isn't that BS?
Lonnie Love made more money than that dude.
Yo, Lonnie, that nigga only worth $500,000. Lonnie Love worth $3 million. What are you talking about? There's no black woman out here marry white men. They have more money than those white men. Don't sit here and lie. Name a black woman, name a white man that marries a black woman that has more money than him.
There's a channel actually.
No,
on YouTube
I don't hear about no channels. Name a black woman that has.
but you just won't let me. So
okay, go. Go. Black women take care of white men. It's black women have more money than white men. There's no white men who have more money than black women that y'all married. So pull it up.
Okay.
Pull it up. Joshua Jackson. He don't have more money than what's that old girl name? Joshua Jackson, who married that beautiful black sister.
Robert De Niro.
No, it wasn't Robert De Niro. No.
That was in the James Bond movie, the Captain Marvel movie.
No, Joshua Jackson.
I know the woman he married to. Yeah, isn't that her?
Yeah. The black women have more money than white men. They take care of those brads. Those brads don't have more money than those white black women.
He made more money than her.
Who?
Joshua Jackson.
Make more money than who?
And the black woman he's married to now. The celebrity we talking about.
Yo, who
No,
the
he
hell's
does
Joshua Jackson?
not.
He's a kid.
No, he does
Yo, who's Joshua
not.
Jackson?
What's her fucking name?
I don't know.
The dude from Dawson's
Honestly.
Creek.
Oh,
The
what's
dude
her
from
name,
Dawson's
guys?
Creek.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. What's
in that show
Joshua
also,
Jackson? The one she proposed
Oh, I know
to
what
on
you're
her
talking
knee.
about.
She
I know.
proposed to that nigga. She
This nigga's
proposed
in
to
the
that white
fitness.
boy.
He work
I
out.
don't
He a
even know who you're
millionaire.
talking about, honestly.
Yeah, yo, she make way more money than that nigga. Come on, what are you talking about? Tika,
Joshua Jackson been in the business since he was a kid. He was in the movie The Mighty Ducks back in the
he was
early
a
90s.
failure. He
How you
made
know
what?
that? He made more money
5,000.
than she does.
So, listen, black women marry white men, and black women tend to make more than those guys.
Nope.
That's the point
That's a
I'm trying to get at. They
That's a
make
fact.
more than these guys, them white guys. Tika Sumter.
They married down and shit.
They married down. They
They get the
married
bottom
down.
step
But when it
grades.
comes to black men, we gotta be Hercules. Come on, y'all. Don't act like I ain't know what I'm talking about.
They go for
Yo,
the dusty
black
grades.
women marry white men and they marry down. And they take care of those white boys.
Nah,
Yeah.
They
They
take
sure
care of
do.
and they make more money than them.
no.
Yeah.
Then explain the concept with Eve. She married a billionaire. Rapper
Okay,
Eve.
that's a unicorn. That's a unicorn.
Are they still
You
married?
talk about a
I heard that
unicorn.
they divorced or something. Are they still
Especially for a
married?
hood bitch.
You talk
A hood
about a
bitch that get a
unicorn.
billionaire,
That's
definitely a unicorn.
one. A unicorn.
A hood bitch that get a billionaire, that's definitely a unicorn.
And by the way,
Exactly.
Joshua Jackson is worth $12 million. His wife, Jodie Turner Smith, is worth
There you go, Jodie
$500,000.
Turner Smith. She
She's
proposed
worth
to Joshua Jackson.
$500,000. I just looked it up.
Yes, Jodie Turner Smith. Thank you, big
Yeah,
dog.
he's worth.
Yeah,
he's
Jodie
worth
Turner
she's worth
Smith.
$500,000.
He's worth $12 million.
No,
Exactly. Joshua Jackson makes more money than she
Yes.
does.
You can just
She
Google it
worth
again.
more than that white boy.
Huh? What?
How?
Nah,
In
nah,
what?
she not
In
worth
what
more than
area?
him.
Nah,
I just
Tyler,
told you. He's
Not
been in the
Tyler.
business
He
since he
got
was a
more than her.
kid, and he still was making movies.
Yeah, he
And
got
TV
more than her,
shows.
Tyler.
And
That's
what?
another
And what?
unicorn.
Making movies.
That's another unicorn.
So
Are y'all serious? Y'all black men, are y'all serious?
It's the facts with that one, though. It's the facts with that one.
we're telling you
I
the
think
facts
you
right
make
here.
more than
The
her.
data's proving it.
Okay, all right. You want to go to facts? What about Serena?
There you
Black
go.
men never said nothing bad about Serena, and she made more than her husband in Reddit.
She make that
Agree
nigga
to
look
that?
like a welfare motherfucking baby.
She's also
Nigga,
not
like-
fat, so
Exactly. That's
Who said,
She's
who said
opposite of
fat?
fat.
best example.
She's muscle.
Fat. I said Serena Williams. Okay, her husband is a co-CEO of Reddit. Do
You
she
know
make
why,
more than
niggas?
him?
You
Do she
know
make
why?
more than him?
You know why niggas never said nothing about Serena? Because Serena is extremely unattractive.
You're crazy as hell, yo. Serena.
Serena is fucked up, nigga.
Oh, wow.
What?
That bitch is
Serena
ugly as
is
fuck.
gorgeous.
She is
I mean,
ugly as
when she
fuck,
was younger,
nigga.
she looked
Don't
alright,
even
man.
cap.
Now,
Yeah, she was
I
young.
mean,
Yeah,
now when these
she got
pictures
the
and these
bone
recent,
shots
Nigga, I want to hear
and,
that
and,
shit.
and the
That bitch,
bleaching she done on her face. Yeah, she look like a damn.
Nigga,
yeah,
well, after
nigga,
that
that
bleach
bitch,
shit,
and when
yeah,
she
that
got those
bleach shit,
surgeries,
she
man,
fucked
now
up.
that
she looks
bitch
like a
look
mess.
like Diddy Kong, nigga. She look
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
Diddy
yeah.
Kong.
But
She
what?
like
Listen,
that bitch look like Diddy Kong playing tennis. Fucking, you know that Mario Party? She looked like that Diddy Kong running back and forth
Oh, y'all messed up for
playing
that
tennis.
one.
But see, the whole thing is like, you know, Serena and her husband are both millionaires. Yes, Serena makes more money than he does, but they still both millionaires.
yeah, but
Serena,
that's what I'm saying. Like, black women always get with white men that make less than them, but they
but you
can't
didn't
get with us
want her
black.
though, nigga. Did
No.
you want Serena?
Huh?
Did you
Exactly.
want
Like he
Serena?
said, did you
Wait,
want
wait,
Serena?
hold on. Say that again. Say that again, dog.
You didn't want that ugly ass bitch.
You crazy as hell, yo. Serena
You
is
want her?
beautiful before she painted her face. Look, dog, like I keep saying, back in 2000.
No,
Back in 2000, Serena was beautiful, but she's a scroller.
whose shit is that?
Let's be honest. There's ugly.
No, yeah, that's Miss Honest, and she back up in here.
Yo, who
She
fucking
always
mic
coming
is
with that
that?
dumb shit.
Is that?
Excuse me, that's my mic. I just want to speak.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I just want to
It's
say,
always Miss Honest.
yeah, I just want to say, there's ugly and
No,
beautiful.
shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear what you got to say.
There's ugly
All
and
right, we
beautiful.
talking against men
Oh, wait, let her
and
talk.
black
Let her
women.
talk. Let her talk. Let her
I
talk.
think
Shut your shit up.
I see some masculine looking white women who are perceived as ugly.
Shut up, yo. We don't want to hear you.
Dude, let her talk. Let her talk. Let her
I think
talk.
that Serena Williams is beautiful, but I don't. I mean, a majority of the world would think. I mean, they're just ugly and beauty, and everywhere you
She
go.
ugly as fuck.
I don't mind being ugly. I like being ugly.
I'm not talking about you. You are ugly, but I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Serena.
Ugly people.
I'm talking about Serena though. I'm talking about
I
Serena
know,
though.
but we still. That's what I'm saying. Me and Serena, we on
She
the
up
same
for clout.
level. That's what I'm saying. Me and Serena, when as far as looks, we on the same level.
Swirler, be there. We don't want to hear you.
We both
Okay,
still.
can you
Like
let
I
Lana talk
said,
though? Let her speak her piece. Just
Yeah,
let her get it out.
Peace. You a swirler. You against the black men and the black community. Ain't no peace.
I don't date
Beat
white
it.
men. Oh, wait, what is a
Beat it.
swirler? Is it the one?
Beat it. It's
Is
not
it?
a swirler channel. Beat it.
I'm not a swirler.
Yes, you are.
How?
You talk bad against black men.
That's still not a swirler. Is when you're dating outside of your race.
Okay, so talking bad against black men is call you what?
Yeah, pretty
Call
much.
you what?
I date
Call
people.
you what? I'm strong and independent.
I
Get the
only
fuck
date men.
out of here.
I only
Beat
date.
it.
I only date
I'm
men.
43 years old. You bros, I done figured y'all out.
I only date men of my skin tone complexion.
No. You only date white
Serena
men of my skin tone
Williams look
complexion.
like
And
somebody's
blame
ass.
black
She look
men.
like a
Fuck out of here. Beat it.
She took after her dad's looks, basically. You know what I mean? Some people take after more.
no, she just fucking ugly. It ain't
Valley
taking off
girl
the shit.
shit.
Nigga, why you saving her? Like she don't take care of herself. She decided to get let me talk. She decided to get all fucking bulky. No, shut the fuck. Hold on. Who talking? All right, listen. Look at her sister. Look at Venus. Venus don't look as ugly as this bitch. This chick overdid it. She overworked out. She didn't take care of how she looked. Now she looked like I said, she looked like somebody's asshole running up and down, fucking hard hit. And she's like, ah! You ever heard of it? She hard hitting. And I'm like, bitch, like I said, she looked like Diddy Kong racing. Like she looked bad as fuck out there. Like she don't represent black women well, nigga. No nigga wanted her. That's why we don't give a fuck. I said, oh, she could swirl all day, nigga. Hopefully that baby come out. The baby gonna be light skinned. Hopefully that baby bad because we know the God she not.
But that's what I'm talking about. But you talking? Look, it's 2022.
With my ugly ass, I want to improve.
It's 2022. Shut up. We don't want to hear you. It's 2022.
Look, I'm talking down on myself.
Yo, shut the fuck up. It's 2022, big dog. Back in the 2000s, when I was like 21 years old, Serena was the truth. Us black men, we wanted her, but she wanted to swirl her and her sister. All right, this Gen X or Gen Z, look, bald head, no, I'm talking from an old head.
Nigga swerve, nigga.
All
nigga
right?
swerve, nigga. What the fuck did you just say?
Look, see, you're not even listening.
No, I heard everything you said, nigga. You said niggas wanted her.
Okay, you just said, what did I say when you heard everything I said?
You said niggas wanted her in 2000, nigga.
Do you?
Niggas, you said niggas wanted her in 2000. Nigga swerve, nigga. Ain't no nigga.
Okay, so how the fuck you gonna say what did I say? But I heard what you said.
I just said
Come on, dog.
Who wanted the bitch?
Come on, dog. I heard what you said, but what did you say? Man, dog, come on.
That's
Really?
like fucking a man, nigga. That bitch.
Really?
That's like you got a badass
I heard what
taste.
you said, but what did you say?
You got bad taste. You got bad taste.
Oh my God.
You need to get the fuck out there. You just want her because she got a muscle ass. You want her because she got a hard bamboo ass. She got a hard bamboo muscle ass.
Okay. All right, big dog.
Bamboo
No beef with you,
muscle
man.
ass.
Hey.
Gremlin. You bitch look like a gremlin in the face. You talking about she straight? That bitch need to work on how the fuck she look. No,
Nah,
I'm
but
dead
hold
ass.
on though.
That bitch need to work on how the fuck she look, and you talking about she fucking straight? Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, I
Man, you
have
get
to
the
agree
fuck
with.
out of here, nigga.
Hold on. Let me say something. Back
The
in the
fuck
early
you talking
2000s, Serena
about?
Williams did look attractive. She looked attractive in the early 2000s, man. Just now, she
Exactly.
got all the surgeries and
The
stuff.
fuck this
I don't
nigga
know what she
talking
did to
about?
herself
Get the
now.
fuck out of here.
Now she like a mess.
Yeah, she
I know
did.
Of
she
course.
looked attractive to
She was,
me
she was
in
I
the
attractive
early
said
back then.
back in the
2000s. You know,
day, this young
Yeah,
Gen
she
Z
was
nigga
attractive. Like,
want to talk to me.
I was looking at
Get
Serena
the
back in
fuck
the
out
day,
of
but
here.
now she
And
like
I
a
show him
damn
nothing
transformer.
but respect. That's wrong with these Gen Z niggas. That's why they shooting up the place. Fuck
Nigga,
y'all niggas.
nigga, stop saving these ugly assholes. They don't do it for niggas. Why the fuck you caving? They don't
Well,
save
I'm
ugly
not
niggas.
caping. I got a Becky, nigga. I'm not caping.
You think a bitch gonna save you if she think you ugly? A bitch will tell
Bitch,
you
you gotta
quick.
save me. I save myself.
Nah, you can't,
boom.
nigga.
There you go.
How, nigga? How? I make my own money, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't need no bitch
Hey,
for me.
you over here saving that fucking that gremlin in the face? Ew, nigga, that bitch look like a fucking nematode. Nigga, she look like a bugger wolf in the face, nigga.
Who am I
You out here
saving, big
saving
dog?
that ugly.
Who am I saving?
You
Who am
saving?
I
She ain't no
saving?
bugger wolf. Bitch look like a fucking nematode, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, all right, whatever. And
Come
what? What
on,
you
bro.
got, nigga?
That you know what?
Nothing.
You black. That's the problem with niggas. Y'all got fucking low fucking
Man,
standards,
fuck
nigga.
you.
They
No,
got
it's
y'all
the
got
problem with you pookie ass
you
niggas.
Jersey,
You
you
pookie ass
Jersey
niggas.
niggas, you
Y'all
fucking
hate
Jersey
niggas
niggas.
who get
Y'all
money.
niggas fuck anything that got a black hole, nigga.
And you will too.
You just bend the fuck over. That's it. That's
And
why
you
y'all fuck
will
dudes.
too. Get the
You
fuck
fuck
out of here.
dudes,
Don't try
nigga.
to separate yourself from
Serena's a
Blackistan,
nigga
nigga,
and you
because you
fuck
right
niggas,
with
nigga.
us. What,
That's a
nigga?
nigga and you
What?
fuck niggas, nigga.
Talk.
That
I
bitch,
get money.
nigga,
I live on
you
my own.
attracted to
I
that?
have
What the
no
fuck is wrong with your
children.
dick?
I have no children.
What the
the
fuck is wrong
are
with
you
your
talking
dick, nigga,
about?
that you attracted to that fucking monster, nigga?
Yo,
Nigga, that's like you see you. She got
I
an
have
asshole ass
no
nigga.
children.
She got an asshole.
None. Get your whack ass out of here, nigga. I have no children.
Niggas, yo.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ew,
Who on your side, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about?
Ew, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here, you wanna be
That's your
shooter.
fucking problem.
Y'all
That's your
niggas are
fucking
whack.
problem. That's
You're
you dirty
whack.
ass niggas. You a dusty
Dirty.
nigga. That's why you fuck
Dirty.
anything, nigga.
Yeah, I keep it dirty.
You a
Straight
dusty
from
ass
Newark.
nigga. That's why you
Straight
fuck
from Newark.
anything. That bitch
Straight from
ugly,
Newark,
nigga.
New
But
Jersey,
she look like
nigga.
your fucking mama,
Straight
nigga.
from Newark, New Jersey.
Yo, man, y'all have a
She
good
look like
night,
your
man. I'm
fucking
out of
Straight
here,
mama,
from
nigga.
son.
Newark,
That's
New
what the fuck
Jersey.
going
Yo.
on.
Fuck out of here. Fuck
She look
you.
like your fucking mama, nigga. That
Yeah,
bitch
I
ugly as
know,
fuck.
I know. Just like your mama, you
Show me
licking her ass.
your
You
bitch,
broke
matter of
bitch.
fact.
Fuck
Show
out
me
of
your
here.
girl,
You
nigga.
stay licking your mama titties, motherfucker.
Show me your girl, nigga.
Fuck out of here. You beta male ass niggas. Y'all stay licking your mama titties.
Show me your bitch.
The fuck out of here.
You said she was attractive.
Y'all whack ass niggas. You whack as shit. Your mama be sticking a spoon through y'all butts. Y'all beta male shit.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here. I got my own, nigga.
Let's chill out. Let's chill
Fuck
out.
out of
Tyler.
here.
You got
Tyler,
bum
Wrong with
dick,
you,
relax,
nigga. You
nigga?
got bum dick. You
Yo,
got
y'all
bum
chill
dick.
out,
You
man.
fuck any. This nigga out here, he
What the
tricking
hell?
on bullshit.
Tricking on what? Nigga,
This
you
is
don't even
fucking.
know me.
This is a no.
You
Shut
don't
the
even
fuck up,
know me,
nigga.
nigga.
This is a Bruce Jenner looking ass nigga.
Oh,
This
shit.
is a
Yeah,
Bruce Jenner in
Bruce
the face.
Jenner. Oh, that's the
the
best
fuck.
you
And
can
nigga, you
come up
talking about
with.
she's straight, nigga.
That's
Get the
the
fuck out of
best you
here.
can come up
Kevin
with.
Samuels,
Bruce Jenner.
Kevin Samuels rolling over in his grave talking about Serena straight, nigga. Are you fucking kidding me, nigga? Are you kidding me? That's y'all bum niggas, yo. That's why
You
we got
one
a
of them
bad
college
fucking
kids that
reputation.
try to be gangster. Nigga, I'm from
Shut
Newark,
the
New
fuck up,
Jersey.
nigga.
Where's
Try to be
gangster?
gangster.
Nigga, you're a pussy.
Why I
Get
gotta
the
try
fuck
for you?
out
You
of
ain't
here.
shit. No, why I gotta try for you? I could be a square and beat
So
your
why?
ass any day out the
So
week.
why you still
I could
arguing?
be the
Why
squares
you
nigga
still
out here,
arguing?
nigga.
Why are
I
you
could be
still arguing? I'm
square
an OG,
fucking smack.
nigga.
I'll smack the fuck out of you with some geeky ass glasses on. I'll fucking smack you with a science book, nigga. What the
Yup,
fuck I
yup.
gotta be hard for you for,
I
nigga?
know, I know, I know, I know, I
Why I gotta be
know.
hard
All
for
right,
you,
chill.
nigga?
I
Y'all
know.
chill
You
out,
smack
man.
me with
All
some
right, y'all chill
glasses.
out. Chill, chill.
So you
All
cartoon.
right, y'all.
You
Y'all
a
chill
bum,
out.
nigga.
Y'all
Why the
chill
fuck
out.
He
I gotta turn up
cartoon
for
from
you?
Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
All
and he gonna
right,
smack
all right,
you.
Why
y'all
I
chill.
gotta turn
Get
up for
the
you,
Y'all chill
fuck
nigga?
out, man.
out
Y'all
of
chill
here.
out. All right, y'all both
Get
rowdy.
the fuck out of
Y'all
here.
both rowdy. Y'all both
Man,
rowdy.
these
All
I'm
right,
pussy
chilling.
man.
ass
I'm
niggas.
Y'all
chilling.
chill out, man. All right,
Yo,
chill. Y'all
these
chill
I'm
out,
niggas
man.
don't
chilling.
know.
Chill.
First of all, yo,
I mean, chill, chill.
this
Both y'all
nigga a
wild. All right,
clown.
man. Both y'all
Fucking
some
Yo,
real
cam
deal
up,
niggas,
dog.
man. Both
ugly.
y'all
You
wild.
fucking
Cam
ugly, nigga.
up.
That's your problem.
Cam up.
Oh
He
man.
can't even cam up.
Oh,
I'm
You
cammed
and
up.
this
I'm
All right,
cammed
bitch
come on,
up.
shit.
come on,
Fuck.
come
Y'all
on,
He
come on,
can't
come
bitches
even
on. Let's
ugly
do
as
chill
it.
out.
fuck.
Let's chill out.
He can't even
They
do
Tyrant,
might
it.
as well
Tyrant,
I'm
Tyrant,
shot in
cammed
Tyrant,
Texas, nigga.
up. You see me?
Tyrant,
Yeah,
Tyrant,
yeah.
Tyrant. Chill
I'm
out. Let's
cammed
chill out,
up.
man.
He can't even
Your
do
kids
it.
might as well get shot in Texas, nigga. Cause you fucking
Texas,
ugly.
nigga. I'm from Jersey, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about, Texas?
Your kids might as well have died in Texas, you ugly ass nigga.
Oh, why you ain't cammed up?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Why you ain't
I
cammed
see why
up?
you caving out here,
Yo,
nigga. I
why
see
you
why you
ain't cammed up?
caving.
Why you ain't cammed up, pussy?
Why are you Kim? Why are you Kim? You ain't pulling shit. Not a bitch looking at. Why you
Y'all
cammed up,
niggas,
nigga? You ain't pulling
yo,
shit.
you a fag, dog. You
Why you
couldn't fuck
cammed
with
up,
me on
nigga? You
my
ain't pulling
worst
shit.
day. You can't
Any
fuck
bitch
with
try to
me
get
on my
at you?
worst day.
Any
Y'all
bitch try to
down
get
south
at you
niggas
on the
think y'all be gunning.
any bitch
Come
try
to
to get at
Jersey.
you? Why
We'll
you
murk you,
cammed up,
nigga.
nigga?
We will
Take
murk you.
put an avatar on because you ain't hitting on shit, nigga. Guarantee you.
Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. You drunk nigga. You probably be dead before the night ends. Probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look. A bunch of niggas. Why don't y'all suck each other's dicks? Y'all
You
can't fuck with Jersey niggas. Y'all scared to come up here. Come up here.
you ain't
Come.
what block? Where you from? You from Newark? You from
Yeah,
Newark?
exactly. Well, my Paru and Great Street be
And you,
going hard. Come,
you
nigga.
you that nigga
Yo,
from Newark? And what's
that
Alright,
nigga
well,
everybody else
tough.
that
come
name?
then,
Hold on,
nigga.
hold
Well,
on, hold
come,
on, hold on.
motherfucker.
He's telling you to come to Newark and here in PA.
Y'all niggas clowns, yo. Y'all niggas are fucking clowns.
Wait, Tyrant, you like, yo, come. Like, I ain't over there.
Alright, so whatever. So I supposed to let niggas disrespect me, right? BALOO? Alright,
I just
alright, you in
came
Jersey
back. I
City.
don't even know what's going
Alright,
on,
is
man.
you
That
in
nigga
Jersey
say
City, BALOO?
disrespect.
No, you
I'm
not
all
there
over.
either. You not there either. Are you all over?
I'm in
So
there.
you gonna
I'm there. I'm gonna tell you
oh,
like
okay.
this.
So them
I'm there
niggas
every day. I'm there every
all
day,
right,
every
so
other day.
so how the fuck you gonna say I'm not there every day? You don't
Bro,
know.
wait, hold on. Who you cursing at, bro? I ain't curse at you.
All right, so you trying to play me out, Blue, saying I'm not in
He
Jersey.
mad.
So
He
how I'm
just
gonna say that? But you just said the
he mad
same
because I
fucking
dissed
thing
his
I
baby
just
mama.
said.
He mad this ugly
Fuck
Nigga,
you
I'm
ass
talking
bitch.
speaking
about,
the
Blue?
motherfucking
Oh,
truth. Ain't
I'm not.
nobody trying to play you out. I'm speaking the truth. You ain't there. The truth is bothering
All
you.
right,
That's
all
the
right. So
truth.
are you in Jersey City?
That's besides the point. I didn't say come
Oh,
here.
now it's besides the point.
Yo,
Now,
man, go ahead, keep drinking your liquor, yo.
now.
That nigga said, hold
Now,
on,
yeah.
that's besides
So,
the point.
so if you was to tell them niggas to pull up in Jersey City and you ain't there, what would you say?
Tyrant, this conversation ain't for me, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
He act like he a credit to Jersey. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking gremlins and shit. What's your baby mama look like, nigga? You out here. Get the fuck out of here, man. That niggas is weird. He left. Oh shit. So what's going on with you, Miss Owner? You talking shit? What's up with you?
Fuck you, pussy nigger.
Hey, what the fuck you eating? What's that fucking ew, bitch? That look like worms. You eating worms and shit?
Yeah, because I'm an alien. I'm an
Yeah, you
alien.
are. Your face looks like a fucking alien. No, for real. What is that? Worms?
No,
Ew, bitch.
stop that. They make me lose my appetite. That's not nice to talk about someone's food.
Oh well, you should never call me a nigger, fucker. I don't even know what to call you because you're like a right. You a mutt, right? You like mixed with everything and shit. Oh God, yo, this bitch is ugly as fuck.
Oh
I
my
think she
god.
yo, deadass. All this chick do is troll, yo. Ever since she jumped on the bed, I think she's serious a little bit, but she
Nah, that
trolling
motherfucker
too.
serious a lot of bit.
You think she's serious about all that shit? I don't. I
He's
think in
serious a
real life,
lot of bit.
I feel like in real life she don't got that same energy at all.
I'm gangbanger. I'm from Chicago.
Nah, she is like that in her real life. Then Anna, did
Nah,
you
she'll never
what
go
did
to a
you
black
record?
person.
Wait, what did you record? Something that a suit
You've been talking
what you was
shit.
going on at a drive through?
You've been talking shit. I'm from 63rd.
Let
That
me tell you
bitch for
something.
real.
She'll never say no nigger word. Never say no nigger word in the presence of a black person. She all cap, nigga. She don't. That's what I'm saying. She just trolling out here.
Nah, you gotta look at her video. What's that you was doing? You was at the drive through.
Yeah, you
Bruh,
don't. That's what I'm
anybody could
saying, bro.
stunt.
You don't know me outside of here. I be on one for real, for real. You
Bruh,
don't know me outside of here, bro.
anybody could stunt on YouTube, on the gram, wherever. I said in real life, she'll never say what the fuck she said. That's what I say. I think
Yeah,
she just
You
trolling.
ain't just
you don't
hear
know
what I
She
said. You gotta look at the video. She
you don't
was
know my
out
name
there
in
in
these
real
streets.
life at
You
the
don't know my
drive
name in
through,
these streets.
going at it with a motherfucker. That's when I realized that
I
this
sure
motherfucker,
did.
that's how she
Well, I
is.
gotta look at that. I gotta look
I
at
Yeah,
sure
that
look
because
at it.
did.
I find
Seriously.
her to be a
I
fucking
sure
troll.
did. She was a Popeyes
You never got
worker.
smacked. A bitch never smacked you.
No, because I always threatened to call the police.
You a punk bitch.
I
That's
said,
the
fuck
first thing she
you.
think to do.
Fuck
I'm gonna
you.
call her. You a punk bitch. What you?
He
She
said you a punk bitch.
a punk bitch. Yeah, that's what she. That's the first. That's her first thing to do. That's the first thing. I'm gonna
Call
call her that.
the police.
Come on, bruh. I can't. That's what I said. I don't know. Your energy weird to me. You can believe all that shit you want to believe, I guess. But I call bluff. I don't believe that shit. She say some outrageous shit up on here in front of us or whatever the fuck. But in real life, she know who she could say that to and who she can't say that to. That shit crazy. Fuck out of here. And you look like you need to be on a diet. I don't know why you putting all that cheese or whatever on that shit.
So are you underestimating my powers of these streets? That my name be circulating around? Big
You
homie?
see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Big homie,
that
are you
that's a
underestimating me,
troll.
big homie? Bro?
You
Bro?
trolling? No, I'm not underestimating you at all. No, not no more. You the
You from
truth out
Chicago. You
here.
come to Chicago, everybody know me.
You the truth out here. What happened to Melody though? Like, what happened?
I think they shit dropped off.
That's crazy. How she dropped off her own stream? What the fuck?
No, I'm gonna hold it down. Fuck it.
Yeah. What y'all was talking about though?
We were
Like
just covering
before
some
the bullshit.
shit that was going on. Updating some news, shootings. You know, in local area. I don't know what area. What area you in?
Sometimes you gotta eat it from the back.
I'm in Florida right now.
Oh, you in Florida? Yeah, that shit crazy down there too. Shit.
Yeah, it is crazy down here. Cause I was man, listen. There's a lot of white
Home
supremacists
invasions.
down here.
A lot of home invasions too.
Yeah, but they know who to try, in my opinion. They scope that shit out first. It ain't really that bad where I'm at. I'm not in the hood, so maybe you talking about like a hood area. I'm not in the hood, so I don't
What's
know.
that shit? Damn, I forgot the name of that shit. Oh man,
I'm
something
not
with a
even in
Y, I think.
Orlando. I'm not in Miami-Dade either. I'm in fucking. I ain't gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm not in
Yeah,
none of those like major black cities.
got you.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's where it's happening. Now, I know this shit happen everywhere, but just concentrated areas that I heard
Yeah,
about. Niggas, no, you know what they do down here? They rob your car because everybody got guns in their car down
He
here.
said they robbed your car.
Yeah, they break into your car and they take your guns out. Like I had to put my guns, I had to carry my gun with me or leave it in the house because
Damn.
they know everybody carry down here. Everybody carry down
Yeah,
here because there's gun shows all the time. And
I
so
know.
yeah, so people just want to steal that shit. I don't even know why you steal that shit. To be honest, you could get a gun cheap down here.
That's the crazy shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know why, but niggas, that's what they want to do. And you know what it is? It's teenagers. It's not even like grown people. That's what it is. It's fucking kids, breaking in people's cars, looking for shotguns, ammo, all
Damn.
type of shit. Yeah, that's what they do out here.
Some motherfuckers ain't playing.
Come on, who beeping like that? Anywho, yeah, nigga, I don't see why, nigga. Like, I guess if you want an AR, if you get an ARs is like $1,000. I guess if you don't want to spend the money, and I don't know who keep an AR in their car. They gonna keep it in their trunk, if anything.
Nah, you got some motherfuckers do that shit though, man. They ride with them shits.
Yeah, some. I feel like most people don't ride with an AR unless it's in their trunk. You ride with whatever handgun you want up in the glove or wherever you keep that shit in the front with you. But how you if you got an AR right on the side door, nigga, I guess you anticipating something, nigga. I don't know what that's about.
I remember when I went down there, my man, I was in Hollywood and Miramar,
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale there. This was a while ago. My man
Yeah, that
had the
nigga.
motherfucking strap everywhere we went. Fuck that shit, man. You know, motherfuckers be out here shooting. And he had the license and shit.
Yeah. You know, down here, that active shooter shit, like it can happen down here, but the chances that you're gonna get away with like these motherfuckers doing that active shooter shit, chances you're gonna get away. Good luck. Good luck. And then just like you could get away. It depends on what you hit, I guess.
So a lot of times
Yeah,
they take out themselves though. Like a lot of times they just take out themselves at the end. It's sad.
right, right. Because there's a lot of armed civilians down here, which is I'm not saying everybody armed because you got a lot of people that's from everywhere that live here. But
Like a lot of times these people when they go in there with the active shooting, they go in there with a plan. They go in there to kill. Not I don't want to say the K word on here, but they go in there and deceive and deceive everybody, but then they murder themselves at the end, so they can't suffer any consequences. It's pretty.
yeah, honestly, I'll be honest with you. That active shooter shit, I know people they hyped up over that shit, but that shit, this gonna sound crazy to y'all, but that shit is like going into a grocery store shooting old people. That shit is how easy is that shit? Like that, there's no threat there. That's why the motherfuckers scoped it out. There's no threat. You feel me?
Yeah,
Or the kids are going in where kids is at.
yeah, that's
Motherfuckers act like
crazy.
that's they act like that shit. It ain't to me. That shit is not tough, nigga. You shooting at old people and kids.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not pulling up. You're not pulling up nowhere serious. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to hit whatever's easy. But I
No, he
think
went to a
there's
place where it was older people. He should have went to a hood or something. If he wanted to exterminate some black people, he should have at least did the bad ones, the thuggish ones. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that's the problem. They might shoot back. That's what I'm telling you. Like it's not tough. They want to go. They want to go where it's the easiest lick. It's the easiest lick. That's why, like, to me, it's like, oh, how are you gassed off of that shit? Like, I could go in a white church right now and light the fucking place up right now and walk away. These fuckers stay there for the cops to get them. I could go in there and light this shit up and just step. That shit is easy. Like, I hate when people try, oh my God, it's so evil. Like, are you serious? Like, y'all niggas, y'all, man. I guess a lot of people just, they just
No, of
people
course,
that don't
it's
fuck around don't fuck
evil.
around.
Of course, it is evil, but it's not the worst I've heard. The worst I've heard in my whole entire life was like actually me living in this time was 2 years ago in 2020, where like it happened in Chicago where 60 people died like over a weekend time frame. Like not even weekend, sorry, like a 2 day. It was someone. It was back when the election was going on. Like it happened like at a club or something, but it was in Chicago. And they murdered a whole. Well, that's normal out there, but like that was the biggest mass. Like that was the biggest mass shooting. Like kids, it was like 4-year-olds. Of course, it was guys. Now those thuggish men, they didn't go to a weak spot. They were actually gunning down like other men with guns and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, them gang wars over there. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Chicago. I would never go over there. Fuck that shit. Fuck I need to go over there for. But them is just gangs. That's gang violence. That shit is
It doesn't matter. Still, people's lives were lost. Like innocent lives were lost. Children didn't make it back to school.
Yeah, but that's crossfire. That's crossfire. I think. I don't think.
Why are you minimizing it? A murder is a murder. People still innocent.
No, it's not murder. That's not murder because if a kid gets
people still got hit. I'm sorry.
If a kid gets hit in crossfire, a kid gets hit in crossfire. That's not murder.
A black and white thing. You're saying that what the guy did at the Buffalo store was way worse than that mass shooting where 60 people died. I mean, get the fuck out of here. 60 black people. Fuck out of here. There was a whole lot of old people, little bitty children, mothers. Get the fuck out of here. That didn't have nothing to do with it.
That was squares. Those people wasn't involved in that life. You talking about innocent bystanders got in crossfire. It's the intent. Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on. The intent is different. If I intended,
people are still dying. It doesn't matter. The hatred.
Yeah, it matters. It fucking matters.
The hatred was still there, no matter what the intent was. I go by whose lives were lost. It was innocent people.
No. When kids get hit crossfire,
big mass murderers. I don't care if it's a white person that hate because black men have done it. Black men have definitely done it. And last year was a black man that ran over a big crowd of white people at a parade. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't sit there and minimize it and say, "Oh, it's just Chicago." People lives, innocent lives were still lost. Mothers going to the grocery store and their lives were still lost. Children lives. At least the guy didn't kill any children, but at least I'm not even gonna minimize
it. He would have.
Well, I'm pretty sure he would, but it was children in there, but I'm not gonna minimize it. What that what the white Hispanic guy did, it was fucked up. He should get the death penalty. That's my opinion. But I feel like these little a lot of black people, they like to minimize black on black crime, but when they kill each other the most, they take each other's lives the most. It's not white people taking black lives like that. Like these shootings.
We know that. But wait, hold on. We already know that. Nobody. No, hold on. You missing the point. Because just like this Spanish guy killed those Spanish kids, nobody gives a fuck, right? Okay, it's the same concept. Everybody. The only reason why. Hold on. No, not like how it was when there's interracial violence, and this is what I'm telling you.
Okay,
black
people talk about interracial violence. I'm gonna let you know that I think black on black violence is worse. That's just me. I don't give a fuck about that.
It happens more, but every community kills each other more than. But fuck all that. This is what I want to say. Listen, black on black violence is something that we all the criminals get punished when they do shit like that if they get caught. But when cops was killing black people, they wasn't getting punished. That was the point of the Black Lives Matter shit. So I don't know what you're trying to say.
No. The police department needed to change, but they wasn't getting punished when they were killing white people, because white men died the most out of black men. They were killing Asian people, and black police officers were shooting down mentally ill people. It happened in 2020. Case got dismissed. It's just the police department in general. Have nothing to do with race. It's about a whole bunch of officers that join the field in the wrong reason, and they want fucking power.
I agree with that. No.
So they go into the police department and they want that power. I've seen on the news white men being wrongfully gunned down. One case, which it was evidence there, wrongfully got gunned down, but the case was closed because guess what? It would happen in 2020, and that kid was white. So They didn't pay no attention to that. Swept underneath the rug. The cop is still on the field. You know what I mean? If it was a black person in 2020, something it would have been different. But since the guy,
you're talking about now, you're talking about a history of bullshit. Like white people ain't got a history of bullshit.
You made it about
No. But you're missing the point. You're missing the whole entire fucking point.
No, I'm not.
You're talking about the blue wall of silence, where they don't snitch on each other, the cops, when they do some wrong
I don't
shit.
know what that is. I don't know what the blue wall is. I don't know what that
I'm
is.
trying to tell you. Since they all work with each other and they work for the same entity, government entity, they don't want to look back.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
don't want to look back.
Whatever that is, I don't care what it is. The police officers, the department, all around, it just needed to change. Change did need to happen. And
okay, so what? But you know damn well they was killing a lot of black folk. You seen the George Floyd shit.
They were killing more white people. So they were killing more.
I don't want to. I don't know about that shit. This is what I do know. They was getting away with that shit until somebody.
You're not white, so you don't really care to look up. You have less.
No,
sympathy.
it's not care.
You have less sympathy. I have sympathy for everybody, so I look up
That's
whatever.
bullshit.
Whenever a police officer kill Asian men, white men, black men, I have sympathy, and I see that shit. If it's wrongfully done, I have sympathy for George Floyd. Do I think he should have been a hero? No, I don't, because he was just a thug. But I do feel like he was wrong and he didn't deserve what happened.
How the fuck was he a thug? Number one, what thugs?
He murdered an innocent unborn child, baby, in the mother's womb. He's been in and out of prison since forever. He's been let out many times.
That don't mean he's a fucking thug.
He's a thug. He was a low life thug. Whatever. He was a low life thug.
Nigga, some people just struggle through this bitch. That don't mean they a thug. Nigga, probably was stealing to eat. That nigga was broke as fuck.
I struggle too, but I don't go around and rob people.
Okay, you deal with your shit different. You deal with your shit different.
He was a thug. He broke into people's houses, burglarized.
That's like, this is what y'all square niggas do. Everything, yo.
Let him back out.
You so fucking, yo, this.
System is so racist. The system is so racist, but they let George Floyd back out. He had an opportunity to have a long time.
What are you talking about, yo?
He had an opportunity.
Yo, there's levels, baby. Hey, baby.
He had an
baby, hey.
He had an opportunity to have a long rap sheet of criminal charges. If they were so racist, they should have locked his ass up for the maximum.
Listen with that bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's levels to that goon shit. Y'all squares, swear to God. No, hey, y'all, hey, as soon as, hey, can you shut the, listen, there's levels to that goon shit. Y'all swear to God, as soon as a nigga steal candy from a candy store, he a thug. This nigga probably was selling like nickel bags and shit, just trying to eat. This motherfucker check bounced for like $11. This nigga was broke as fuck. He was not no thug. This nigga was crying on the ground for his fucking mama when he got fucking hammered out. So I don't want to hear that goofy shit talking about he was a fucking thug. He wasn't no fucking thug.
The counterfeit 20. He should have did the right thing. Oh well.
He wasn't no fucking thug, nigga. You're wilding. You're wilding.
He was a murderer of an unborn child.
Come on, he was murdering. Bitches killing kids every fucking day. You talking about murder? Bitches go to bitches bitching about. No. Abortion happens all the time, but you ain't calling them bitches murderers. So quit the cap.
They're murderers. Those are murderers too. But guess what? George Floyd is still a murderer.
Miss me. I don't want to hear that shit. You out here weird with it. Talking about you got sympathy. I didn't know you had sympathy for niggas all of a sudden. I thought they was all monkeys and shit. How the fuck is it? Where all that shit come from? You talking about sympathy? Get the fuck out of here.
Let me be honest with you. I love Anton Daniels. He's chocolate. I love me some chaotic truth. Only the ones that piss me off and come at me reckless, I come at them reckless. But if someone's nice to me and they come at me
reckless. You came on this bitch reckless, nigga.
Why did that?
So hold on. So honest. So you admitting that you do like African men?
First of all, I absolutely love African foreigners. I fucking love them.
BALOO, I told you she was capping. I told you that energy was off. I told you she was capping.
You guys, I don't like the average black American. How about that? And I said it many times before.
Who does? Who like the average nigga? Most niggas don't even like each other. We shoot each other all the time. What the fuck?
Why is it a problem when I hate black Americans?
Because you hate it from a black skin complexion. You fucking sound
Yeah.
like a racist.
No, I don't look at Africans and say, oh, they're disgusting because of their skin. No,
Yes, the fuck. You was going there. You went that way. You went that way. That's how you sound.
I've also promoted beautiful African people on my channel plenty of times. So, I don't fuck with African Americans because of the disgusting culture. That's what it is.
Okay, bitch. None of us fuck with that. You.
Well, you
Are
gotta
you serious?
understand this. Understand it. Okay, so Anna. So hold on. So Anna. So look. So when you say, hold on, Anna. Listen to me, Anna. Anna.
Let me say something. I talk
Let me
about
say
everybody.
something. Hold on. Let me say something. I'm trying to tell you something. Hold on.
Let me
You're
just
not gonna talk. No macking, no macking, no macking. Relax, Anna. Relax.
let
Relax.
me say this last sentence.
Relax.
I talk about. I just want to say. I talk about.
Relax.
I talk
She
about.
not gonna stop. You gotta let her get it out because she don't stop.
I talk about. I talk about. Hey, I talk about everybody's skin.
Relax.
Yeah, I talk about everybody's skin tone.
Relax.
Hey, I even talk about biracial. I call them pale skin mutts. I call white people pale skin, sick looking people.
Anna, you need to stop. You fucking little kid. You a little kid running your fucking mouth, Anna. You need to fucking stop with all that shit.
A lot of black Americans do, so I come at you guys if you guys come at me. Period, point blank.
You need to stop. You need to watch your fucking mouth. Period, bitch. You got You gonna get stomped the fuck out. Where the fuck you from? Cause I know she ain't from Jersey. She'll get dragged.
Nah, she ain't from Jersey.
No, she clearly ain't
Hey
from
guys,
bitch.
hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What did I come back to? Oh my goodness. No, okay, let me just
Anna was admitting that she likes African men. She just don't like the African culture, far as like, and what I wanted to break down to her is what you got to understand: the culture that we are in America. We all trying to get out of that culture.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying? We all trying to fight out that culture and not live under those stereotypes because we was stolen. We was bought here.
In the comment section said, "Oh, you messed up for yourself when you mocked the baby for being too dark." Yeah, I actually mocked the Asian woman, and I talked about her baby because she's always crying online about.
Anna, stop. Anna, you just talk out your ass.
I also made fun of, it was another time on TikTok where a woman said, "Stop making fun of my fat baby." I said, "Your baby's fat as fuck. Keep your baby off the internet. If you don't want people to talk about your kids shouldn't be on the internet."
Bitch, why are you saying that about people's kids though?
Well, maybe people should keep their kids off the internet. It's annoying.
That's not a reason.
Oh well, it's free country, free voice. If I'm scrolling up on TikTok and I hear a mother being insecure with her baby's skin tone color and having her all on the internet and then complaining, I'm gonna put fuel to the fire and I'm gonna be like, yeah,
you're not right. You a little ass kid. You running your fucking mouth.
I don't give a fuck. My intent is to target the parent, and that's what I did, and I succeeded. And guess what? I went after her again. I sure did. Keep your fucking babies off the internet. That's how I feel about it. And her baby was the same skin tone complexion as me. Do you see my skin tone?
A bitch gonna drag your ass one day.
Fuck you. You don't know where I live. You will never find out where I live. Fuck you, bitch.
let me just read these super chats real quick because
she gonna get dragged.
Okay. Hold on, let me just read these. Complex. Thank you, Complex Easy. He says, every race kills their own the most, though. All right, well, thanks for that. Then he says, how much you want to bet she don't live in Africa, but live around us? Thank you, Complex. I thought I saw another one. Oh, E. Capone, thank you for the super chat. He says, let's meet in Atlantic City on Thanksgiving, Melody. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, you guys can continue.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, this chick, Anna, like I said, you see that? I knew it was Cap. That energy, talking about all this nigga there. I got sympathy, though. I knew. You bullshit. I call it. And you know what? It was weird. You getting on the internet, running your mouth like that. I knew it was like, first I thought some hood nigga like fucked you and left you like every other bitch, but I was like, nah, there's something else going on with her. I don't know what it is, but I knew there's something else going on with her. So She like the BBC, like this nigga. She like the BBC.
Say all the time, I've never ever had sex. I'm not sexually attracted to dark skin or white skin.
You just said you like Anton.
Please stop. Yeah, I like him as a friend. Why don't you guys? What's wrong with your brain?
That's what you said, but you said a friend. You said Anton.
When I say I love someone's personality, I love him as a person. You guys automatically think sex. Nobody wants that sweaty shit that looks like a piece of dookie. You're literally the black dick looks disgusting. It looks, especially when it's sweaty. It looks like a slippery fucking turd.
You running your mouth. I swear to God, bitch.
Please stop offering me. That is disgusting.
I swear to God, you gonna get dragged out here. Dude.
Please stop offering me disgusting, sweaty, dookie shape.
Who offered you anything?
Stop offering me that sweaty, stanky shit. I don't want that BBC. I don't want it. I don't like it.
Who offered you? You just assuming shit. You said what you said. Oh, I like it. You sounded like a racist that don't like black people. That's what you sounded like. Then you came on talking about, oh, I like Anton.
No, I don't like African Americans. I hate African Americans.
Okay, we hate you too, motherfucker. What? Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, bitch. Close on this motherfucker.
Hey, Blue, you're up here twice? Oh, okay. He let it go. He let his other one go. Confession said you went off on that Popeyes worker. I don't know.
Popeyes is the worst thing that happened to black women.
Yeah, I did. I sure did.
What happened there?
So can you explain that situation?
She was lazy. Oh, sorry.
She was what?
I was gonna say the woman was lazy. She didn't want to seal the bag, and it's like I pick up a DoorDash order, and she didn't want to seal it. And if I go to the customer's house without the bag being sealed, I could be fired. So she said, "Get out of my drive-thru. Get out of it." She was just yelling with this bandana on, with this, this wore out perm,
You called her a nigger? Did you call her a nigger?
No, she said, she was like, see?
I told you I ain't say that.
She was like, black folks like you calling the police. I threatened to call the police. And I told her, I don't look like you and I don't have the same skin tone complexion as you. I'm not black. I'm multiracially mixed. And she was like, I don't give a fuck what you are. She said, I need you out of my drive-thru. I said, no, I'm going to sit here until you seal my order. So she sealed my order. And then I ended up leaving. And I got it just like that. I get what I want in public. If I don't, then it's going to be some shit.
It ain't nothing going to happen.
Oh, I will. Yes, it will. Because I will call. Police will be there in 0.3 seconds. Yes, they will.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I meant.
I have to panic and cry over the phone. They come over.
Can you read that super chat?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I meant.
Easy. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says she hates us, but won't get a plane ticket to live with her buddies in Africa.
Facts.
You guys are funny.
Anna,
I don't know what happened. My phone went out. My phone went out, and I came back to this. What, Ruby let you up, and everything just went crazy? I don't know what happened.
We was talking regular, and then Anna, we called Anna's bluff. That was it. We was talking about everything else, and then Anna was talking about, oh, I got sympathy for black people. That's black on black crime. She was saying that shit, but we was like, yet still, you talking all that shit about black people, black Americans. And now she's trying to flip flop, say, no, I don't care about black men, and I care about Africans. That's why the super chat guy called her bluff. She full of shit.
Where Ruby go? She have to go?
Anything bad about Africans? I always spoke highly of Africans. What do you mean?
You know what the fuck is going on in Africa?
What happened was, hold on, not to interrupt. Hold on. What happened was, Tyron and Melody's baby daddy, they was going at it and yelling. Tyron got mad because something, and then he left, and they were just yelling and arguing and shit. And Tyron left because he was mad. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. And then who let Anna up? Ruby?
If you didn't, I guess she had to.
Yeah, no, I don't mind Anna being up. I just don't know what's going on. I just like came back to
About myself
craziness.
up. Did you forget that you made me a part of the the owner of this platform? Like me and you partners, Melanie. We're partners over this. Like we split the check in half. We split the
What?
YouTube check in half. Like yeah, we're a team. We're a team on this YouTube. So I let myself up because we both own this platform. Me and you
They're
together.
gonna call the cops.
What?
She out here.
Kidding. Yeah, where Ruby go? She just left?
Yeah, because they was arguing.
Oh my goodness. How long
That
was I
wasn't an
gone?
argument. That was not an argument. This
A
nigga,
debate. A
he
debate.
was saying dumb shit. He got roasted. It was funny to me. Like I thought it was entertaining. I don't know why everybody laughed.
He got
I
mad.
don't get it. Like
Yeah.
you heard the argument. It was hilarious, bro.
Well, Blue, you was the one supposed to be co-hosting. How did it
Yeah,
go?
it was good.
Right. I don't want to get kicked. I don't want to get kicked off of
It wasn't.
YouTube.
It wasn't nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Nah, it wasn't like that. He was just trying to defend Serena Williams. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I just had to keep it real. That's it. That's all I do on here. I try to keep it. I try to tell the truth, and I know people like the fluff because it make everybody feel good. But when it's detrimental to like reality, that's when I'm gonna keep it a band, man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100K, nigga. That's all it was, man. It was nothing serious. These niggas, man. He got all offended though. Tyrant.
He's
Hey,
back.
what's happening? What's happening, big dog?
Hey,
Hey,
Tyron.
much love, man.
Tyrant.
You all right?
Yes,
I'm,
yes, yes.
no. I want to tell Tyrant, it ain't, bro. Why you left, bro? Bro, I
No,
wasn't
no,
even.
I left because no. You can hear me, big dog?
I can hear you. Go ahead, man.
Okay, no, I left because I didn't want to escalate on Melody's channel to where it's like,
Oh,
some
okay.
beef. You know what I mean? I left
Nah,
because
I
I'm like,
was.
nah, it was getting too crazy. Sorry
Yeah,
about my
I
lighting.
was
It
just
was
trying to
getting
put some.
crazy, but I
I was
think you
just
took
trying to
that
put
shit.
some sense and humor in there.
Yeah,
You
I was
took that
trying
shit
to, but
serious.
you know what I'm saying? And look, big dog, listen, I'm the bigger man. I can apologize. Like
Yeah, that's why
Straight,
I
if
was
I
like,
did
bro, this
anything
man.
conversation
What
wrong,
ain't
the
for me.
fuck?
Like,
all right.
It's straight. I
I was
already
just
could
trying to.
tell
I
by
was
your
just trying to
energy and
calm you
straight.
guys down.
I
No.
was calm, bro. I think
Wait,
he
you
was
said you
getting
could
Nah,
tell
you
by my
wasn't. You
energy
wasn't,
what?
bro. Hey, bro, you wasn't calm, bro. Stop it,
I was
Well,
calm,
me?
bro.
bro. You was not calm. No, you
You
was.
No,
talking
I
about me,
was, nigga. I
Neither,
was having fun. What the fuck?
neither was one of you.
You
You,
sound
What
like
you
you
was
heard,
having
nigga?
fun. Look,
you sound like the
look.
boy of
This what it
you
was.
sound like the
You
boy
was
of
having
juice.
fun. You was having fun, but Tyra wasn't feeling it. It wasn't
Yeah,
funny to
Tyra
him.
was getting upset, nigga. Like,
No,
You guys know the movie Juice, the old school movie Juice with
yeah.
Tupac in it.
no,
Don't he sound
listen,
like Tupac's friends in the movie the Tupac's friend in the movie what is it in the movie Juice, but who played Tupac's friend, he was like dark skinned, like what is this, he sound
Who,
like him if you
Q-Tip?
listen to yeah, your voice right there, your voice, it reminds me of the
he's
movie
talking
Juice.
about Omar Epps.
You know,
Omar Epps, yeah. Who's she talking about? You talking about me? I sound like Omar Epps?
yeah, you sound like when you talk, you
What
sound like
the fuck?
That big?
How I sound like Omar? Like, alright, man.
That big?
That's how you hear it though, but you not black, so you hear shit weird.
no. I don't never listen to a black
That
man's voice.
big?
Oh, you sound like something, but specifically you,
You ain't even black. You ain't even black. So
your
you hear weird
voice,
shit.
your voice give me
That's my point.
flashbacks of when I was 3 years old, and we had those tapes, and we used to put like the juice. We put juice in the movie Juice. We put that in the VCR, and like
You ain't black. The fuck you
you're right.
talking
I
about?
go to racially
Bitch,
mixed.
you don't know.
The reason why I go on Black panel is because it's easy. I don't have listen. I'm a nobody outside of here. I don't have power. I'm literally a DoorDash
I
delivery
know that.
driver. I don't really run shit. And the fact that I never had power a day in my life and I can
I
come on this
know.
YouTube platform and get some control out of black men, get them emotional. I feel like I have some
What?
power. I feel like when I say something to black men and I get them emotional, it builds up my self-esteem because I feel like I finally got power and finally my
baby mama, you just
my
weird.
words finally mean something. My words finally mean
All
something.
right.
I feel like
I said, Tyron, you got emotional, nigga. What the fuck, nigga?
No,
You talking about
no.
Serena Williams?
The reaction.
Wait, hold on. No.
Take the cape off. Take the cape off for Serena. That is not your chick.
What?
You got
Serena?
emotional.
I can't get with Serena. She with a white dude. What are you talking about?
Tyron, let me ask you something. What you be sipping on?
I be sipping on a little vodka when I get off work.
What kind of vodka?
Ciroc.
I fuck with Ciroc.
Pineapple.
There you go. And that apple, you gotta fuck with that apple, yo.
Yeah, no doubt. And I didn't mean no disrespect to you guys, yo.
Man, I ain't worried about that shit, man. I ain't tripping.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. I was laughing, man.
I thought you was tripping. I wasn't. I wasn't tripping.
No, I wasn't tripping, big dog.
Nah, nigga, you was talking to me. You got attitude with BALOO. You got attitude with BALOO. You got attitude with me, nigga.
No. And I apologize, big bro.
Talking about how I ain't from Jersey or some shit. You about to pull up. You talking
No, man. Come on, yo. Nah, it wasn't like that.
Hey, Tyron,
I'm not copping no please, but it ain't like that, yo. I'm from Jersey, yes. And I rap Jersey.
Hey, Tyra, it was just funny because you was like, come on. I'm like, yo, where you fucking be?
No, because I'm like, what that?
It was funny to me. It was just,
but I didn't know it was Melody Baby Daddy.
Yo, I'm gonna say this.
I didn't know it was Melody's baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Say this,
I like
this. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. When Melody Baby Daddy said that Serena Williams looked like somebody's asshole, dog, I was on the floor, dog. No, when he said that shit, I was weak, man. Oh damn,
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it wasn't no disrespect, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's cool. It was good. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Things get heated and shit like that. You know,
that's why I came back on, because I ain't know that was Melody the baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know what I mean? I was talking about Serena. I'm like, yeah, Serena's attractive, and then I'm like, then one thing led to another. I'm like, damn, shit, come on, like she attractive. I hit it. That don't mean you won't hit it, but I hit it. But she married to a white dude. You know what I'm saying? Then one thing led to another. Things kind of got out of order. So, you know, on behalf of men, I apologize if I said anything wrong.
Nah, yeah, it's cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't copping no pleas or nothing, but come on, man. Us black niggas, we gotta stop. You know what I mean? Just getting mad at each other for one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came back on. I'm like, damn, did I disrespect him? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because I know if I get disrespected, I'm going to go just as hard as he went. You know what I'm saying? But we got to put a line to that shit. Like, oh, okay, you disrespect me, nigga. You know what I mean? I know. Sorry about my lighting, guys. You know what I mean? I understand. Like, yo, nigga, get the fuck out of here. So I understand. That's why I came back on.
Right. No doubt.
No diggity, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, I'm 43 years old. I know how we get down. Shit, nigga disrespect us. We go hard. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, we all from the East Coast. I don't know about homegirl, but the rest of us, we all from the East Coast. You know how East Coast cats get down, man. But it's all good.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all was saying like, damn, I'm from North New Jersey, and I'm like, and I moved to Pennsylvania.
Hey, lick my fucking plate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I moved to Pennsylvania.
Lick my plate. Lick the crumbs off my plate.
Oh wow. Damn, the crumbs on her plate.
I bet she won't even wash them dishes. She gonna let them cockroaches run all up and down them dishes.
You wish you had roaches. You didn't have
roaches. Much respect to y'all brothers, man, in the chat, man. I didn't mean no disrespect.
No doubt. You good. Yeah, you
Word up.
good.
Word up. That's why I came back on, brothers. I ain't mean that.
I was like, what the
Word.
food?
Yeah, yeah. Look, Miss Anna got what she got on that plate? Look like a bunch of wow.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah, not a damn.
She gonna leave that dirty plate right there. Ain't gonna wash it.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the next day she gonna make a sandwich on that same dirty plate. You know.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Y'all brothers good?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to get off, man. But y'all have a good night, man. You know.
All
All
right,
right,
bro.
yeah, you
Tomorrow.
too. You too.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right.
All right.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I was like, damn, Tyler, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? This a joke.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Blue. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, what did I do wrong? That's why I came
Hey,
back
yo,
on. I'm
you
like,
gotta
yeah,
remember,
did I say
we had
anything wrong?
8 times. You gotta remember, we have an audience, so it's just entertainment for the audience. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
them to
yeah,
laugh
yeah.
and
I
fuck
know,
out.
I know,
I ain't trying to play you out. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, but
That's
still,
why I was
no.
like, man, this ain't a conversation for me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But no, Blue, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Blue, you from Jersey City, you know what I'm saying? I'm from North, and you know, across the country, when black men start arguing, the audience always want to see a gunfight. No, I don't want
mhm.
to see that. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize, man, because
We
I'm a
not
bigger
about to
man.
have no damn gunfight off YouTube, nigga.
No,
Pow,
no,
pow,
not on
pow.
YouTube.
Pow, pow, pow.
Not on
Nah, that's
Pow,
YouTube.
what.
fuck.
But no, not on YouTube because it can
Mm,
escalate out into the street because you could be like, all
nah.
right, I'm mad at Baloo or I'm mad at this person, and then I go out in the street and shoot somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how black men think because they listen to us guys. You know, you know what I mean, OGs of the community and young men listen to us and then they see that we arguing and then they be like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to grab my gun and shoot the community up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's why I came back
So
on to
that's how you
apologize.
feel. Look. So that's how you feel. You want to go shoot the community up now?
No,
What the
I'm
fuck?
saying the younger
This nigga
people,
active shooting shit.
Uh,
the younger people.
Ain't nobody-
Y-
That's not. Never mind.
No. Go
That's
ahead,
what we doing.
Melody,
That's not what we
babe.
doing. That's not what we
No,
doing, bro.
no.
That's too much.
You
You going too far.
misunderstanding what I'm saying because,
Yeah, I do.
like, yeah, okay.
I do get it. It's just not. I wasn't shooting the community up.
No, I
That's
didn't say. Yeah. No, I didn't
that's
say
what.
you. I'm saying
Yeah,
the
but
younger
the fact that you
generation.
said that shit, I don't know why. I guess you said that shit because of all this active shooter shit. I guess, but that's OD. Like I was
Yeah.
talking
No, Melody, baby. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The,
this
the,
nigga
yo-
name is crazy.
the Melody, baby,
No,
yo.
Melody, baby.
You say the
Ba-
whole word like
Melody,
a pimp
baby,
named
daddy.
Slickback, nigga.
Melody, baby, daddy.
Oh, yeah, the whole word because that shit sound crazy.
Okay,
God,
so you had to change. You had to change your name, then, nigga.
nah, it's how you said it. Go ahead, what you was saying though.
But no. Okay, I was just saying, like the younger generation are listening. So if I can, you know, us black niggas be like, yo, hey, Mel, babe, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be like a fucking cracker and say Melody, baby, daddy. Come on, change the name then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right,
Bruh,
all right.
I can
This
call you
nigga,
Mel, babe,
let
or
me.
what?
So
Come on, you see my
like this is
name,
what I'm saying.
Tyron Mickens. That's all you
You already
gotta
said
say.
that. You already said that. You already said this. Is what I'm saying. You said Serena Williams was attractive, right, when she was
They
younger,
going back
right?
to that shit again.
And
Okay, no, it's fine.
Anna was trying to. This is what's crazy. Anna talk a lot of shit about black women, but she was trying to save Serena. That was crazy to me. She was trying to say,
Yeah, because there's ugly and beauty in every race. Like literally, you think I'm mean to every single
but
black
why
person?
the fuck would you
Wait,
say
wait, wait.
that?
I have a question for you. Do you really think that I'm mean across every? You think I'm mean to every black person I come across? You gotta be out your mind. You don't watch me on
Yeah,
other
I know
channels.
you're not.
I'm very, very nice to people who's nice to me. That's actually
I
one of
know
my
that
traits.
you cap.
That's one of my weaknesses. I cannot be mean to people who are nice to me because that would crush my heart. That's not like me. You know what I mean? I
I
can't
know,
do
I
that.
know, I know.
You
You a
know,
cap. I
for
know.
people
You
that
nice
see
to black
something,
people.
I can't be mean to them. Like, for an example, Rashida Strover. Like, I can't be mean to that girl. She was so nice and respectful to me until, oh, wait a minute. Until
Rashida ugly too.
the end.
I like Rashida. I like Rashida.
Now,
But
I'm
this
gonna
is
be
what I'm
honest with
saying.
you. I'm really honest with looks. I think Rashida is very, very good looking. Now, like I
This is
said,
what I'm saying. No, 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 no.
no,
It's your energy. Hey, hey, why you all you
no,
talk? Hey, damn.
don't put words in my mouth. Don't put I
Why you always gotta over talk your turn?
because you are gonna put words in my mouth.
No, the fuck I wasn't.
Never said Serena Williams was attractive. I've never said. I said there's ugly on in
No,
every.
I said you was no. I said you was caping for her.
I sure
You didn't
am
have
for
yeah,
Rashida.
but hold on. You have a lot of energy against black women, then all of a sudden you caping for this black woman.
See,
I told you was
group in the
cat.
ghetto ones. You group in the ghetto ones and with the classy ones. I love the classy ones.
Oh my God! You never separated them before. Now all of a sudden you separating them. Why are you making a distinction?
I said when I go up to a black person, it's an 80% chance. I say it all the time. But I said I don't just treat them badly. Even
Come
though
on,
it's an
man.
80%
You
chance, I
this
try to get
here
to
you
know
go with
them.
the you full of shit again.
I get to know them first. Then I can tell
Full
by
of shit again.
they're part of that 80%. I treat them horrible. You're part
Nah,
of
that wasn't your energy. Your energy was like all niggas.
your ghetto Tyrone ass is a part of that 80%. That's why I don't give a fuck about you. I treat you bad. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, your emotional little fucking bitch. I don't give a fuck about your
Shut the fuck up. God damn.
Hey, guys. Hey, listen. You know, I feel all y'all points. You know what I mean? But you know, it just we as men and women, we never gonna agree on anything. So you know what I'm saying? Let's just have a decent conversation. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk this old head fucking back to Africa shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt bad because I feel like I got a purpose in life to help guys, especially black men. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And black women, you know what I mean? We got to get on the same page. We can laugh and joke
She
all
not
we
black though,
want.
so we could argue. She not
Oh,
even
she's
black.
not black.
No, she not black. So who gives a fuck if we get along?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn, I thought she was black.
she's a whatever. She don't even know what the fuck she is. She's something
Oh,
else.
oh,
Nigga. She's
okay.
an
My
it.
bad. My bad.
She talk all that shit about black women because in her heart she feels she's not black or whatever. So that's how we gonna treat her. And that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay. My
Yeah.
fault. I thought she was black.
No, fuck no. She nigga, you
Yeah.
think she would say all that about black people and then
Yeah,
be black?
yeah. But you know, black women say the same thing. So,
I don't believe in a light skinned black. I think that's a feature that was added in the black community due to a slave owner's one drop rule. We should have our own category. I'm against the light skinned black and dark skinned whites. There's no such thing as a dark skinned white. Everybody can agree, but there's also no such thing as a light skinned black. That's a feature that was added in the black community.
Okay.
I am multiracially mixed and I'm proud. But I come over here to terrorize black men because I know I can get an emotional response out of them. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel like I'm finally worth something.
because you love black men.
She want a reaction. That's what she want. She like
No,
that
she
reaction.
loves black men. She want that
She like
mandingo.
all black women do that.
I love to make black men cry. I love to get that reaction out of them. It makes me feel so
You never
powerful.
made a
And
nigga
you love to
cry,
give
but
black men pussy, don't you?
yeah.
Wait a
Yo,
minute.
You
I
love
just
to get,
walked away. Wait a
yeah,
yo,
you
minute.
love to
nigga,
give
why
black
you
men
said that?
pussy, don't
You
you?
try to smash, yo, Tyron. You try to
Yeah,
smash that?
I have
yeah,
never.
I smashed that.
Tyron,
I've never
No,
fucked
no,
someone.
wait, hold on, big dog. Say that again.
I never fucked someone
Tyron,
with
you
your skin
bugging.
tone complexion. Okay, I've
No,
never.
no, no.
I never fucked someone with your skin tone complexion. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay?
I know, because you a Brad worshiper.
No, I only fuck with my skin tone complexion. I
Yeah,
don't fuck
you're a
with
ghetto gagger.
I'm only. Yeah, I am a ghetto gagger for my men. For men of my skin tone complexion. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your skin cone? Oh my
Skin
god.
tone.
Yes, I'm getting oh, I'm so upset.
No, don't. How you upset with what the fuck she said?
No,
She's
because
not upsetting.
Yeah. I'm bobbling my words because I don't want to say nothing stupid.
Well, it's in your bloodline to be emotional and whiny, so I know I'm making you upset, you little bitch.
All black women try to get black men to react emotionally. They like that shit.
Yeah, I
It
know.
turns them on
I
for some
know.
reason. I'm not saying she black though, but a lot of black women like doing that.
Stop sexualizing me. That is so
So she a
disgusting.
brand worshiper.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why not go with the white boys, you part-time nigga?
Because I can't get this reaction out of white men. I
You
can't.
a part-time nigga. You a part-time nigga.
Please don't.
Why don't you be with the white boys, nigga? Antoine Fisher.
Please don't try to sexually harass me.
Yo, go to Brad.
I don't like it when you
kick it with the white boys. You a part-time nigga. You want to be around niggas here and there. Why don't you just get the fuck out of here?
People like Chris Brown, you know, those are my type. Not Chris Brown, but
Hey yo, what you go get with Johnny Depp?
people who are like
Yo, go Charlie, what's his name? Charlie with the nigga with the AIDS. Go get with him. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
But AIDS started in Africa. So for all of the diseases that are created in Africa is uncurable. So if
I thought you liked Africans.
I like that too, but I hate when you say AIDS, I automatically thought of the black people who were attacking Asian people for the coronavirus. You know, and I think
black people attacking Asians.
Hey yo, Melody Big Dog. She want black men. Melody Big Dog.
She talking shit about Africans and AIDS now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
You really are multiracial because you all over the place.
It's true. AIDS did start in Africa. It sure is true.
You all over the place. You're mixed up.
Shout out to BALOO.
It sure did. AIDS started in Africa. Now, I'm not saying that African
What
people.
are you?
I'm not saying that African.
How AIDS started in Africa?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that African people should go and attack themselves. But what I am saying is that the Black Americans should be attacking themselves because they were doing random attacks.
Okay, Miss. Wait. Hold on. MBD. Let me ask her this: how a white guy named Oliver Miller can infect over 800 black women with AIDS, but it started in the black community? All right, DJ Pope in South Carolina posted on Facebook. No, shut up. Posted on Facebook and said he fucked over 100. Well, I think it was like 800 black women and gave them AIDS, and it started in the black community. Talk about that, Miss Anna.
She don't want to talk about that.
DJ Pope, I couldn't even dream of fucking 800 black women, but that white boy did. Get the fuck out of here! Really? This white boy, he put it on Facebook.
She all fucked up.
He fucked over 800 black women and gave them HIV. And told them, no, he went on Facebook and said, yeah, you black niggas.
Hey, I bet they were basically all dark-skinned women because dark-skinned women don't have they don't have confidence. They don't have
No.
This chicken head can't even pick a struggle because she don't know what she is. Pick a struggle, huh?
I definitely know what I am. You don't know what you are.
Pick a struggle.
Facts.
What struggle? Give me the options.
Mixed up in the head ass nigga.
Give me the options. You tell me to pick a struggle. Give me the options, you little fucking bitch. Give me the.
What are you?
Look, she a Valley girl.
My mother is biracial.
Valley girl.
My mother is biracial. My father is black.
Yeah, I know. And you like white boys.
Nigga.
What struggle?
I'll tell you.
Give me the options.
She want me to give her the options of how she was born.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'm not
no,
your
don't
daddy.
do it.
I told you
No,
how I was
I'm
don't
born.
not
do
your
it.
daddy, and
I
I
told
would never want to be your
I told
daddy. Like,
I told you how
Yeah,
I was
don't do
born.
it. Don't do it. Don't
I
do
you
told
it.
gotta
you, I
tell
told
these
you,
mixed
hey,
people what the fuck they are.
I told you how I was born. Do you want me to tell you where I was born now? I was born in Gary, Indiana. Now what?
Oh, a racist ass town.
Oh no,
That
Yeah,
shit.
it wasn't
That
very
very
shit is
racist.
racist.
It was a very nice, really nice city
Hey,
until black
what
people
the
moved
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I know.
When black
It was a
people
nice
moved
city
in,
while you was fucking them white boys, wasn't
Okay,
it?
guys.
when black people moved in the 80s, they tore it down and it looked
mother.
really
Oh,
Two,
black
three different niggas.
people.
None of
Guys,
them
Aren't
fucking
you
okay.
with you.
black?
Blue,
Gary, Indiana looks like shit because of the gang violence and the people coming in with their disgusting culture. It's in your bloodline. You can't get rid of it. It's in your bloodline to act
Oh, okay.
like that.
okay, I'm gonna read this
So,
last super chat,
so,
guys, and then I'm gonna shut down. Blue, thank you so much for holding the
Part
panel
time
down while I
nigga.
was gone. Let me read the super chat. Complex Easy, thank you for the super chat again. He says, "Oh, in it blood. Why are you? I can't even see. Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you lots chatting bear shit? Oh my god." I don't even want to. I can't even read this. The super chat. Can you read it? Can somebody read it? Cause like it's
yo,
small on
it
my
says,
screen.
why are you letting chats bear shit, fam, mandem, sounding like Meek's blood? I don't understand that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Complex Easy. I'm gonna shut down.
That was
Um.
Tyron.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Tyrant. Complex Easy. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna shut down now. Yeah. This stream was crazy.
Mm,
Um. I'm gonna have to put
me
it on
too.
private because it was so much crazy stuff said.
Niggerish
Yeah,
statements.
yeah, what you
Mm,
exactly, the hard
mm,
ER, it was
Yes.
crazy.
mm,
Blue, you was supposed to hold the panel down, make sure some of this stuff wasn't said, but I appreciate
mm.
you anyway, Blue. All right, thank
All
you
right.
everybody for coming. Have
Yep.
a nice night. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
All right. You too, Melody.
Good night.
Peace, peace to everyone.